Hi, everybody. Welcome to ZealZaddy, and we are playing Harrow the Blighted Plane by Underground Oracle tonight. We are on our penultimate episode. I think my screen's a little blurry. Maybe it's the background. Whatever. In the last episode, it was just the destruction of an entire small town. It should not have been a big deal. They all got away, scot-free, and everything is hunky-dory. They did find a map that was very interesting, and we kind of went on a calm, slow journey to finish things out for the night. It'll probably be very similar tonight. It'll probably be a calm, relaxed journey as we move forward. So why don't we get everybody rolling and let's get this thing started. All right. Welcome in, everybody. We have one person missing who will be making it about midway through the game, we think, through the show. So we won't start with gens then on giving their name and where they can be found. Why don't we start with Alex? No, not Alex. Malcolm.
Malcolm. Well, I'm Alex. I play Malcolm Keel, the emotionally available, friendly Hisk who wields a blighted weapon. When I am also the 7-minute GM when I'm not here. Um, Super exciting news. This week I just got my classes accepted at Gen Con. I'll be teaching my horror in TTRPG class there twice, improv for TTRPG there, and one other one. So please come on out. I'm doing a lot of teaching this week. On Friday, I'm doing 2 teaching sessions for free of Learn to Play Old Gods of Appalachia on Start Playing. I believe we have both are Eastern Time, 2:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. There's still, I think, one slot available at each time slot. So you can find me on Start Playing and just sign up for that for free. The account at Start Playing is free. The game is free. So come and learn to play Old Gods of Appalachia because it's super. And more stuff that I'm sure I'll tell you all about at the end, but I really want to get into playing. So,
All right. Jake. Not Jake Vay. Damn it.
My name is Jake. I am playing the, I suppose, master artist of our little band of adventures across the water sands. I am a TTRPG writer, developer, and I also do games on Start Playing, which have now busied my entire schedule. So if you want to join those, feel free. There's a few open seats left. I also just recently released the Frontiers TTRPG engine a couple weeks ago, which is kind of a modular open source engine that people can play with. It's currently in beta, looking for feedback. If people want to check that out, feel free. It is at my link tree that has been linked in the Twitch chat. And I'm excited to have a totally calm, normal, not calamitous session today.
Correct. That's what we should all be expecting. All right. Zai.
Hi everyone, I'm Kayla, justkay, DM Dalliance, depending where you find me on the web. I'm playing Hypatia, and I think we all remember the last session a little differently because emotional damage. I do way too much stuff. TLDR, chronically overbooked, overworked, queer, but I love it, and I keep shoving more things in my schedule. If you want to check out my chaos, but as a DM, go check out Villains by the Hour, which is Magical Girls, Villains for Hire show using the TTRPG system. That airs every other Saturday at 12:30 PST to 2:30 PST. We try to keep it short. We just had our episode 2 air on Saturday, so 2 weeks from Saturday it will happen again. I don't remember what that date is off the top of my head. I'm lucky I know what today's date is. I also am the general manager for Underground Oracle, who published this lovely setting that we are experiencing trauma in together as a group. Uh, if you like this or you want to see some of our other settings, we have things coming out in Daggerheart, things coming out under Black Flag. Go check that out. or if you want to see any of the crazy free things, myriads of one-pagers, sometimes 2 a.m. musings of what if we did this, and then I go ahead and design it, and like, here it is. It's as crazy as I thought. Just check out that link tree and follow me on social media.
All right. So what date is it?
The 23rd.
Okay. Oh, you did know it.
Because
Okay.
it's the first Monday, and I know that. Don't ask me in 2 days what it is.
Okay. Crest. Not Crest. Heliodor. I think I made that mistake on everybody tonight except Zai.
Zai, yeah.
Hi everyone, it's Crest, pronoun he, him. I play Heliodor, the deflated jellyfish. I mean, I've seen his Who Awakens, Blightfinger Who Awakens Dreams. You can find me on Pelifort with just the word Crest, and there you can find your way to my other socials. I am also primary game master and editor of the podcast Many Stories, Many Games, the podcast where there's always another story to be told and a game to be played. And speaking of Black Flag, not exactly sure on the when, but pay attention to my Bluesky or Pelifort because I may be posting a thing sometimes in the near future.
Nice. All right. Zai, should I ask you for a recap? Or should we do one?
Trauma. That's the recap. Wait. Zai dancing, maybe on drugs, definitely on alcohol. Screaming, giant starfish eat city, trauma.
Yeah, that was about it. I
Yep.
think that fit.
You should go watch the VOD. It's a lot of me doing this.
So you're sailing and you see in the distance some land, or at least what appears to be land. They look from the distance, they look like teeth sticking up from the water sand. If it's land, it's more like spires that rise out of the sea in columns running along some water sand shoals, and every now, from what you can tell, it looks like there's a beachfront along the line of it that looks like gums. And it is becoming morning. And you, as you're sailing, you can see things glinting off of these spires that rise up in the distance. Something is reflecting light in a lot of places, in a lot of directions from whatever's ahead. Is there anything you want to do before or in your approach?
Keep an eye on the blippers and see if this is sort of the direction that they're taking us in.
Yeah. Yeah, you release one or two and they go straight that direction.
I'd like to see if I can figure out what's going on with the spires and the reflecting lights. I do have dynastic knowledge, if that helps.
You remember seeing something that looks sort of like this in one of the dreams or visions, maybe a couple of the dreams or visions you had seen when you were seeing that Kitarian. So it looks really familiar to you. At this distance, it would be hard to actually tie it to anything particular, but it definitely looks familiar from those visions or dreams, whatever they were.
Then let me ask, are they a threat?
No more than any other wild environment that you've never experienced.
Now, when you say spires, are they like rock spires, or are they
Yes.
like tower? Okay, I was about to say, if they are they tower spires?
Rock
Can I get
spires.
into them?
They look naturalistic. They just look like they just sort of rise straight out of the sea and go almost straight up. But there are, even in silhouette, there are places where there's jutting what could only be crystal formations. They're just too sharp and too hard of lines. They're not covered in vines or anything like that to give it a naturalistic view. And whether that's natural or not is probably up to your interpretation of what's natural.
Does the spire formation match anything on our newly acquired map?
Yes. That's why you even call them the spires. You see that they're on the map way in the very corner or edge of it whenever you move the right pieces, and they just called them the spires, and they did not go close. So the ocean, as you get closer, it has motion vibrations along the top of the water when it's smooth in particular, and the wind is relatively light, so the water sands do not have big waves or anything right now. They're pretty calm, but there's very fine vibrational kinds of motion across the surface of the water. And the closer you get, the more you see it. It doesn't get much higher in intensity, but it's after a while you start to feel it as much as see it.
Z, you want to go overboard and see if you can feel anything that we can't feel on the ship?
I mean, yeah. I tie a rope around myself and get, like, put it through one of those, like, pulleys and hand it to Vay, because I think I trust you to pull the most. Like,
Okay.
Heliodor I trust, but I don't know if Heliodor has the strength to pull me back.
Yeah, plus Heliodor is still in deflated jellyfish mode, so yeah, that's probably a good call.
Yeah.
I will certainly try my best.
Yeah, and so I'll just kind of, like, climb down onto the water sands. Maybe not directly in front of the ship, because I'm assuming we're not stopping, but, like, kind of...
No, we're moving. I mean, you're going to be water skiing.
Probably, like, off to the side a little bit so that I can get maybe a little ahead and, like, stop and see if there's anything I can feel in addition, and then jog to catch back up to the ship and do it again.
Can you make me an int defense roll, please?
Ooh, yeah, that sounds fantastic. And
Not
like,
dangerous at all.
Yeah, like it's not going to cause
perfectly
any
safe.
issues at all, and nothing's going to happen, and it's all going to be fine.
Trauma.
Yeah, 17.
Okay. So you put your feet to the water sands and you feel this vibration run through your crystalline structure. And it's like a sound more than anything else. And it's discomforting, and you know that if you weren't paying attention, it would become disorienting.
Mm-hmm.
It makes your head and body kind of vibrate just a little.
Yeah. Yeah, is it... So I'm assuming, like, because we are crystalline, that, like, probably some of our, like, music has more, like, bass or something to, like, give a vibration. So is it, like... Is the vibration I'm feeling, like, a music, or is the vibration I'm feeling, like a steady, like, it's manufactured by something, whether that be natural or not, but it's not like a music or a tune or a...
It's a thrum.
There's a thrum afoot. I don't know.
A thrum afoot. A foot of thrum.
What the hell's a thrum?
Like something's making a lot of vibrations, and it's oh, what's the word? Resonating within my crystalline structure, and if I wasn't awesome, I'd probably be dizzy as shit right now.
Get back up here.
Yep.
Can I get a speed defense roll from you, Zai?
Yes. I also have danger instinct.
Does she have
Okay.
a asset from me having the rope or no?
Yeah, I would give her an asset for that.
Okay.
I'd give him an asset.
Yeah, so I'm also going to use Danger Instinct. So
Okay.
if I'm being surprised by something, I can move an immediate distance before it happens. And if it prevents it, then I'm safe. If
Right.
not, then I would still roll.
You move an immediate distance, and as you do so, you see something break the surface with a large head and mouth that's open, and as it breaks the surface, you see its long body continue. And it was some kind of really large eel.
Do not stick anything in the...
surfaces and dives again, or
Yes. Yeah, it went in right where Zai was, and then Zai moved just in time, and it just continued rolling past. And it looked to be maybe
just a thrum.
2 or 3 times the length of you.
oh, a thrum, one of those.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I'm just like, as soon as that happens, like I feel like I feel something coming up, and I just kind of like barrel roll forward and up onto my feet, and something comes up, and I'm just like shit.
And you pull
Just running back
yourself,
to the ship.
with Vay's help, up onto the deck pretty quickly. Vay, you saw that too. You saw the head of this thing kind of roll past and just miss Zai.
Once she's up, I'm gonna say. So, you said it was just a vibration, nothing else of incredible note. Very sarcastically.
I mean, not until about 10 seconds ago when something tried to eat me.
Okay. All right, I understand.
Prior to
now.
that, it was only vibrations. Gens, I'm gonna specifically look at Gens. Do not stick anything into the water sands right now. I know you like getting eye to eye with these things.
I'm
but-
assuming Malcolm saw that too.
Yeah, if you're on the deck, you saw it.
Okay, all right.
Heliodor, are you on the deck or are you down below?
I'm on deck.
Oh, then you would have seen it too. Okay.
I know Jens is not here, but
Yeah.
preemptively, can I tie his torso to something just in case
Since he's
the ship
fallen
gets
into
hit?
the
I don't
water,
want
like,
the
12 times.
slightest chance that he's falling off
I
the
mean,
ship.
yeah, you never know when a cartwheel's coming. So.
Hey, Vay. There's no need for that. I'm on best behavior.
Currently putting the rope around, tying it off.
Hey, that's Malcolm. Does he really have to do this?
I feel like it's the same rope that you were holding. The other end is connected to Zai.
Still at this point, yeah. At least his eye won't go flying off the ship instantly, I can trust that.
Malcolm, while they're doing this and you're slowly moving closer to the spires, you notice that you're starting to get a little bit of color on these crystalline structures. They sort of jut out the sides, and they look just like the drawing that was supplied to you at the beginning of this whole trip. You're not sure which one of the islands is exactly that one, but this is what that drawing looked like.
From
Image
the
rose out.
from the Kelf.
Yes.
I probably keep that drawing with the charts here in the wheelhouse. Let's peel it out and get a quick look and see if I can use maybe navigation to figure out which of these islands we're actually supposed to be headed towards.
Yeah, you could probably either do sort of a pass of them or pull away a little bit so you can get more of a wider view, whichever way you want to
Yeah,
go.
I'll pull off to. We'll come about a little bit so we're not heading straight towards things. If science size things up a little bit. But nope, that's an 8. So
yeah,
I don't think
you're not
that's
sure
gonna be
which one it
helpful.
is exactly. No.
Yeah. All right.
The,
Well, we'll figure it out. We've got the blippers and we've got the map and we've got the.
As you get a little closer and you get more time looking at them, you realize that some of these crystals are maybe as small as a person, but some jut out, and you know they're bigger than the ship.
Yeah.
That some of these things are just massive crystalline structures that just rise out of these things. Most of them pointing upward or splayed out like, you know, crystalline structures you've seen in other places, just on a massive scale.
So crystal here means sometimes a crystal is just a crystal, but often it has either, you know, it's a blight battery or has some other secondary ability. I can't, Heliodor, Vey, can either
Blight
of you?
trio.
Yeah, can one of you? I just don't want to be heading towards a power source if unknowingly is there.
Apologies, I spaced for a second. What are you asking?
There are these giant crystals rising out of the water up ahead of us,
The
and
spires, yes.
the spires. You know, on Harrow, sometimes crystal is just crystal, but sometimes it's a power
Sometimes it's
battery
not.
or or it's got, you know, blight sickness. I just want to make sure that we are not heading into an area of high blight or anything else.
Well, me and Heliodor, I think, both have Blight Lord training. So, Heliodor, do you want to roll for it? or-
Better than me.
Sure, why
Better
not?
than me.
16. Oh, wait. Yeah, 16.
You can feel blight in the air around you when you concentrate. This feels big, for lack of a better word.
But are the crystals the source? I mean, the spires the source, or is it just in the air?
Hard to know because you feel it even from this distance. But I mean, you can make an educated guess that those are at least a part of what's happening.
There's a lot of energy in the air. I can't tell if the spires are generating it, though. It's everywhere.
Malcolm, can I get a navigation check from you, a roll from you?
14 trained.
Okay, so you can tell that you've had enough time sort of sailing toward, and it's not like it happens instantly. It takes several hours of time to really both get closer and kind of navigate along the side without getting really close. You can see that tide is on the way out, and the sandbars are kind of rising up out of the water sand here, leaving these little beaches that run along this raised part of land, giving some place where you could land and get footfall if you wanted, or, you know, bring the boat to a place where you could get on shore safely if you wanted. Although you don't know how deep or shallow it goes without spending a little time getting closer, but you can tell that that tide is on the way out.
Okay, so we could weigh anchor here. We could weigh anchor here and then take a runabout onto the shore.
Another thing that you notice is there are black pockmarks all around these spires. And when you look at them long enough, in some of them you see motion. And you realize those are probably caves.
Grab the spyglass and see if I can pick up any more detail before we get any closer.
Yeah. And when you look through the spyglass, you can see that there are some kind of creatures, particularly in the higher caves, that seem to be looking out. And when you put the spyglass, you use the spyglass and you look through it, you also see that there are things in the air very high in the sky sort of swirling around this area.
Well, I think we'll get not in close enough that we can take a runabout, a rowboat into the in to the shore, drop anchor here, and I guess all ashore that's going ashore.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you let us know what you see, Malcolm?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes,
Do you see flapping in the things flying, or do you see buzzing in the things flying above us?
can't tell at this range really. They didn't look like birds. If that
Because the
helps.
thrumming that I felt might be a shit ton of bugs.
You really think that from all the way up there, they're gonna transmit
No,
to
but
there?
if you saw things in the cave,
Yeah.
what you said is caves, then just
I don't know if
don't
the
poke what might be nests is probably my recommendation.
well, we can try and avoid these and find some place to anchor and that's further away and maybe, take the runabout to but they're all over the place. Z, if you've got another plan,
I mean, we
I'll
can go
take it.
through. I'm just saying respectful distance, and if I feel the thrum increase, probably good to pick a different route at that point.
Well, I'll do what I can here, but the tide is on its way out. Things are getting shallower, and there just aren't that many channels here. Sometimes the water sands have a way of making us go the way they want us to.
Do you Light Brothers have any fire? Sorry, Blues Brothers popped into my head, and I just pictured all three of you all with like fedoras and suits and sunglasses.
Fire specifically?
I know a
Not-
few things insects don't like more than fire.
Not particularly.
Oh, but you do.
I have torches.
Yeah. Well, and
It makes a good argument.
and we have the thrice the boat the
Cannon thing.
the
that shoots
the
fire.
thrice fire that'll shoot fire arrows.
These
It's-
little toy.
It's not a little it's not a wall of fire, but
You could definitely shoot a couple out of the sky with it.
I think
though,
with that,
like-
Zai has gotten like some of the oil and has like soaked some of the rags and then wrapped it around some of the torches and
creating
handed
some
it to
Molotovs in the background.
hey, Z,
That said,
what did I say about doing that on this ship?
Look, I don't know about you. I'd rather die by fire than 3 trillion insect stings.
Yeah. Says the person made of rock.
Captain Malcolm,
Yes.
I haven't-
It's just Malcolm Heliodor. Go ahead.
in above Game of Heliodor's head, as of late, he's just given you the role of captain, and that's that.
I know.
Perhaps you or Z, after the last time I touched that thing and everything that followed, it might not be a good idea, but maybe our toy from the depths of the abyss might be able to help us here.
It's a little out of my wheelhouse, Heliodor. I mean,
We might not need to do much with it. For all we know, just taking it out, it might be enough to give us what we need.
yeah, I can, or Z. Oh no, you got your toys. I'll do it.
I think Zeus should do it.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm very sensitive to blight in only sort of one direction.
I don't need a repeat of what happened a few weeks ago, so I'll pass on holding it.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I should be disconnected from gens before.
Untying the ropes.
For gens.
Hey, does this mean that I'm gonna go and handle the thing? Because
No,
I know.
No. Hands the rope end immediately to me. Hello, guys. I'll go do it.
I am a blight singer.
We know.
Slinger, Jen.
It's Slinger, but we know.
I thought you said
when
swinger.
When
swinger.
when I do it, it sings.
Sure, buddy.
Zai's just like throwing back that sure, buddy, yep, and going down to go get the thing.
And while you're discussing this, Vey, you notice that something detaches from the spire you're nearest, and this creature spreads long pointed wings and starts soaring out and slowly starts spiraling around the island and slowly making its way upwards. It doesn't look like a bird exactly. It doesn't have the soft edges of feather that you would expect. It's more like a stretched membrane.
I'm just gonna look, like, kind of rope in hand. Jen's to the right of me, still roped together. I'm just gonna glance at Malcolm. Do you see the giant flying thing around the island going on over there? I just caught it. I don't know what it is. I can't see very well.
Yes, I see it.
I'm sure it's perfectly safe. I'm just saying it might be something to keep an eye on.
Yeah. Scott, can we get a sense of scale of this thing?
Probably pretty big. We can see it from
Yeah,
here,
it's pretty big. It's probably about as long as the little dinghy you have.
Okay. That's sizable. Well,
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it won't come up. Just,
Replay every time our group has ever said, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, I haven't said it yet, all right? This is my first time. I'm breaking the cycle.
Malcolm has never said, I'm sure it will be fine. I don't think those words exist in his vocabulary.
I think it's mostly Jen's.
It's probably mostly Jen's.
Malcolm, you feel the wind start to pick up a little bit. Like, not a lot. You just feel like the wind is getting a little more speed to it. Because it was very dead before. Like, almost windless. You feel it. You have a sense for it.
Yeah. Does this feel like natural, or is like the wind coming up?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And when it starts picking up, you start hearing like a hum, almost like when you put a wet finger across a crystal glass and run around it in the wind. Not as
like
loud as that, but a little bit.
So like the wind cutting across those caves, or almost like whistle-like,
Maybe.
blowing across the top of a jug or something.
Yeah.
I mean, is it directional? Is it coming from the spires?
Do you have perception?
Perception.
Yeah, give me a perception. I'll give you that. You're paying attention to it. You're listening. You're trying to see.
16.
It does seem to. As a matter of fact, when you look from one island to the other, it sounds slightly different from each other. Like it's running through a slightly different path. And it's just causing this crystalline kind of harmonic hum in the air. It's almost
Music.
musical.
Music of the spires. Well, I mean, my hackles are up just because everything seems, a little bit dangerous at this point, but it's just, there's plenty of weird stuff going on. I'm mostly keeping an eye on the flying, not bird, while C goes below decks.
I'm gonna shorten the rope that's attached to Jen's.
Is
and
the
tie it
rope-
around? Yeah,
Is the rope just rope, or does it have like
I assume it's rope.
ends that have like metal or anything like that? Or how is?
I don't know. Z would
I
know.
don't think so, right?
No, it's just
I think
rope.
it's just normal rope.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
normal rope.
It's what I have to use every frickin' time Jens goes into the water.
It's the
sands.
same rope, actually.
It's just rigging rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm shortening it and tying it around myself as well, so at least I have some sort of shortened contact with maybe like 5, 6, maybe 10 feet of distance, just so I could keep a closer eye on Jens. And I kind of look up at Malcolm. So I'm assuming we're all going on shore via small raft.
Yes, we're not leaving anyone behind.
Awesome. And now I feel vindicated by the fact I shortened this rope. So I prepare me and Jens to disembark whenever we do.
Jens, of course, says, we can both do that thing where we do the thing, and then I could probably get out of the rope that way.
You can certainly try.
God,
I think it'll just yank me.
I'm just saying that,
See, it's a good plan. If one of us gets in trouble, the other jumps, and then we both move, possibly. We'll see. I don't.
And
Who knows
Vay,
how it happens?
you are talking, and your teeth for a moment start from some kind of chattering from a vibration, like a wind rushes past, and it like you feel it in your bones vibrate for a moment, and then it's gone.
I look around. Did anyone else experience this?
No one else seemed to feel it. I mean, you felt the wind move, but
I'll just keep
You're
it
the
to
only
myself and try to look reserved and try to start figuring out in my head what could that have been.
well,
you all right there, buddy?
you do notice that there is a prismatic light on the deck that seems to have hit you from some crystal on this spire with the sun behind it. And you see the light slowly moving past you.
Is it going up towards the back of kind of the standing point of where like the wheel and stuff is of the deck?
Yes.
I'm just gonna look to Malcolm and
It just
tell
looks
him
like the sun is moving.
the sun is okay. Interesting. Okay. I'll probably just inform everyone that the lights are weird. Try to stay out of any reflections off the crystals.
So now we're keeping an eye on the lights on the deck, the thing in the sky, the holes
It's
in
just
the
a couple
spires.
things, Malcolm. I don't know what you want me to say, man. It didn't hurt me. It just rattled me a little bit, and I don't like being rattled. Hence my avoidance of all conflict. So
This isn't your first time, though,
keep it in
finding
mind.
a weird island from wherever.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
None of you. Well, I think all of you have kind of experienced scavenging of islands that have risen and stuff. They always are weird. And always
Is it this level of oddity normally, or is it?
I don't think you've
lesser?
experienced one quite like this before.
Okay. All right.
It's hard to categorize odd when everything is
That's
odd.
very true. Yeah. I've read the book. I'm sure.
I think Zaya is just like whistling suspicious minds as they go down to get the kit deck as requested.
Oh yeah. I should probably be back by now. I'd assume
Yeah.
how long.
We've had a lot of banter.
Yeah. You get the stuff, Zai. You get it from down below.
And I walk up, still whistling Suspicious Minds, and just kind of like.
Were
playing
you
with
getting the thing Heliodor wanted you to
the
get
thing
to?
he asked me to
Get
take.
artifact.
Yeah.
Okay. So you.
It's like a weapon
you
of
get
some kind, right?
Yeah. Like a baton with a ball that has some weight
Smack
at the
people
end.
with.
'Cause
A mace.
Bonk them.
I think at that point, I think she's just kind of like rolling it, like as she
Like
goes up.
spinning it in the hand.
Yeah, like testing it out. Like, meh.
Good
Got
weight.
some oomph behind it.
Yeah, if you swung hard, the mace side will definitely swing harder than the side in your hand.
Size respects raises just a little bit for this kit tag. All right, Heliodor. What are we doing with this thing again?
Is there any reaction from it when she brings it up on top?
Nope.
Treating it like a dance baton.
Yeah, like
As
I'm
you're
like
walking around.
maybe I need to activate it or something. So like I'm just kind of like twirling it.
Well, I was hoping merely bringing it up top would be enough to get some sort of reaction for it.
The power of Heliodor compels you.
I don't think we want that. Oh well, I guess just shove it in the wheelhouse for the moment, and we'll just keep going forward unless one of you has a better idea.
Well, one of us could carry it in a bag, I suppose, temporarily. If it does become of use on the island.
Zai just kind of like twirls it and then just tucks it into her weapon sash on the other side of her sword.
Okay.
That's fine.
It is kit tech, which makes it, worth as much as, say, any one of us.
Yeah, but it might be what we need to unlock something worth
I'm
more
not
on the island.
I'm not saying we shouldn't bring it. I'm saying maybe you shouldn't juggle it.
It's a weapon. It'll be fine. We'll get more if we know what it does.
I'm gonna start preparing the dinghy that we're gonna go off on as
Okay.
everyone's having this conversation. I got
All right.
Jens with me, so
Yeah, you have the little tender. You get it prepped.
Yep.
It's prepped.
all right.
So we have both like a rowboat, which we is what we've used, but we also have this additional single ship. If someone wanted to take the additional single ship,
I'll take it. It can fit one other person without getting bogged down.
Well, they'll have to be one of you two. I got Jens with me, so
yeah.
I'll take Heliodor. Maybe the other like fighter who can protect you all should go with you and Jen. No
Yeah.
offense.
Speaking of, Jens didn't have what are they called? The floaters. Did he every time he fell off?
No.
For this trip, I'm gonna give him my floaters as we're rowing onto the shore, because I have a way out if I need it. But
Yeah, every time he's sunk and I've had to dive head first.
every time he sunk, I thought maybe I should give him my floaters. But yeah, no, it's okay. Me and Jens are ready then to disembark with whoever is coming with. I guess that would be Malcolm.
Okay.
Probably.
Yep.
So you get
Come on,
in the.
Heliodor, it's fun. I'll let you shoot a flaming arrow.
Yeah. Come on, gents. It's fun. I'll show you how to row a boat.
Hard.
I'll leave the shooting to you, Zai, and I
Uh,
just follow along.
it really is kind of cathartic. It's like explaining how shooting a flaming
In
arrow is actually
detail.
really good. To
When it hits
Heliodor.
somebody, it erupts in flames.
I'm thinking maybe Zai's a little bit of a pirate.
A little bit.
A little bit.
It wasn't what I built into the character, but it's a natural progression of
Pirate
giving,
is an attitude.
Yeah.
Not a
I don't
skill
know
set.
about that. Remember, all the way back in session 1, you did start with the ship.
I did start with
She
the
did
ship,
start trying to burn down his ship. Yeah.
but only after they started.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. We're just saying. The seeds were there.
Flames solved a lot of problems.
Yeah. So why don't you trail us, Z? Just give us some distance and also a little bit of cover in case that thing decides to dive bomb us.
I'll keep within enough range where if I give like a warning whistle, you can hear. So if
Yeah.
I spot something.
That's fine.
Okay.
And
Wing
despite teasing Jens, I'm the one who's doing the rowing.
Oh, darn. Oh, yeah, well, we both probably have range, so that's probably part of the reason, yeah.
Well, yeah. Also, actually, I think Jens did take sailing. So
He did.
Yep.
He can
All
sail
right.
now.
Well,
He's got some
You
skill.
two can row, and I'll watch.
great. Okay. Great. Much easier. I'll just have to not overpower him so we don't.
Yeah,
go
I
in
was like, I don't know. if
So we
he
don't
has-
go.
Just start
So we
going
don't
in
go in circles. Yeah. Right. Exactly. But
Right.
sure. I can match his strength. So.
All right. So you start sailing across, and
Yeah.
as you're sailing and you're bringing the oars up, back, and in, you see things kind of in the water sands, barely visible, that kind of seem to be swimming about as you do it in the deeper area. And as you get shallower and shallower, they drop off, and you can tell when it gets shallower that there are eels of some kind that in the shallower waters they get smaller and smaller. In the deeper, they're definitely bigger. And you pull up onto the sand, onto the above the in one of the sand shoals or sandbars, and you get up and someone pulls out, hops out and pulls the rope to beach the boat.
Yeah. Pull it above the high water the high water mark, right? So when the tide comes in, we don't find ourselves stranded here.
Yeah, well, it's hard to tell what the high water mark is in the sand.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
on the cave
pull-
or the stone of the spires, you can kind of see a watermark. But the watermark
Yeah.
seems to be slightly above even the shoals almost altogether. So it looks like it comes above the sandbars
My
by
test
by a
suggests
few feet.
Great.
a twofer. Both pulling it up far enough in the sands where we feel okay-ish, and maybe tying it to something that's higher than the beach.
Sounds like a good plan. Is the thing that is wheeling about in the sky is any closer to us? Any further?
Yeah, I would
from,
probably be
yeah.
watching for that as we're going.
Okay.
in, so.
So as you pull up on the sand, there do seem to be more spiraling around the top, the high points of the island. And then you pull the boat up on the sand, and you keep an eye out, and they do seem to be watching, paying attention to you enough. They seem to be, as they spiral the island, like birds or anything, they tend to turn ahead and keep an eye on you as they go over. And there are, you do see the shadows of them every now and then as they pass. Zai, you do see from some of the caves as they get closer to the land formation, not the sand, but the rock, some have started flying downward, like dive bombing.
So they probably
And
maybe.
you notice from the silhouette that they have a long, protruding beak. Very long.
Hey,
with little teeth,
Kayla's
but,
getting an idea of what this is, but
and the
I have
back of
no-
their head comes back too, like it is used as a balancing rudder or something, or maybe a way to make sound. Who knows? But they make almost no sound when they're flying, which is, especially considering all the music in the air from wind, it's hard to even tell. Vey, you are getting close and you're looking up, watching them, and you catch something coming downward along the side of the mountain that you're at. down towards you, at, the group.
How
Can I get an
big is it?
initiative?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that.
Ugh, which is the dice?
All right. Is initiative just a raw d20 in Cypher? I think it is.
Unless you are trained in initiative,
Yeah.
it's a task like anything else.
That's what I thought. Okay, just made sure.
Ooh.
I mean, there are a couple of.
I've played Cypher systems that add stuff to it, and
Well, I mean,
there's
people,
weird
a lot
ways
of
you can do it,
a lot of
so-
people have skills for it.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Things like that, but
2.
wow, 4.
Oh no.
Vey?
Well, I'm not as unlucky. I got a 13.
Proving once again, Zai is the fastest. I got a 19.
All right, let's go.
Can somebody roll for
Literally.
gens?
Here,
Oh
wait.
yeah, I got it.
Literally statted
I
for
just
speed.
rolled, but I'll let
Oh,
Malcolm take his.
So 12.
I got the exact same thing, so
Oh, well,
he's-
there we
he was
go.
destined to roll.
Destined
that.
for 12.
Zai.
So you get a minor effect too on a 19.
Oh yeah, on a 19. Yeah.
I want to know what's coming at me. I just triggered
It-
initiative.
It looks like more of them are starting to dive bomb than the first, but they're up closer to the land, and you think that they only see the one, but you can see swirling around the island, others are coming down.
Do I see any cover?
Yeah, the land has sort of a cut in at the bottom. It's not a lot, but it might give you some kind of cover from a direct above kind of attack.
Are there?
just-
Sorry.
The
Go ahead,
crystal
I'll ask
protrusions
them
are
my
higher
turn.
up.
Okay, so the caves are all well above where we are.
I'm gonna make eye contact with Malcolm and just kind of not whistle because I don't want to get more of their attention, but just gesture to the cover and just start herding the cats towards the cover.
Okay. Do the rest of you understand that you're being herded like cats to the cover?
I certainly do, but
I would probably have a general idea, but I have to pull gens, so
hey,
he
not,
definitely won't be paying attention.
not so hard.
Oh my god, you should all play each other's characters one night.
Next session, everyone swaps.
Who body swapped us?
Yes.
Heliodor has not noticed he's being herded.
All right.
Yeah, your initiative kind of suggests that.
Probably.
Zai, you are being attacked by one of these things. Can I get a speed defense?
You definitely.
It is coming down from above, and its wings spread wide as it gets near, and it just you're covered in shadow by it.
That is a 14.
14. Okay. So when it comes down, it barely misses and goes right past you, but it turns so fast. You are almost sure these things really are more maneuverable even than gens,
Oh,
potentially.
well,
Don't
we know
tell
how
him, Dad.
maneuverable gens is.
Oh,
So.
for sure, we've seen him dance.
I think at that, as soon as I dodge and see that, we were already being attacked. I'm just move, 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 move. Go.
Are you who are you saying that to? To the group under the shore, heading toward the land, or to Heliodor?
Whoever looks like they're most in the open, because
Oh, you and Heliodor are most in the open, and Heliodor doesn't even look initially like they know what's happening until you're attacked. And in Heliodor, you see this big swooping flying beast attack Zai and just miss.
I think I'm gonna kind of almost kick Heliodor's butt in the direction of Malcolm, and like take up a defensive stance. So I do have a single hand crossbow, so I'm gonna like keep an eye out on the closest one and like try and get Heliodor moving to under the cover and like cover as much as possible.
Well, you have some movement to do to get to cover first. They'll get to cover before you will. It'll take you another turn or two to get there, because they had gone ahead of you. Mm-hmm. So, Zai, it's your initiative. What are you doing?
Is the one that missed me close, or are they already gone and turning back and coming at me? What are they doing?
It's turning in midair. Like it's going to get another attack very soon.
Alright, so mid-air, so it's not like close enough I could hit it. I would have to shoot it.
You could try and hit it. You might hit it. It's not that far. Mm-mm. What kind of weapon are you using? Is it...
So that's the thing. I have a couple. I have the cutlass. I have the forearm blade if I want to go Assassin's Creed on this thing. And I have the single hand crossbow.
Well, the crossbow you could definitely get a shot off if you had it ready.
Because that's what I pulled out, I think, to cover him, to cover Heliodor. So I'm going to stick to that.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it coming to me unless it looks like it might go for Heliodor. I'm sighting down whatever one looks like it might go for Heliodor before he gets to cover and trying to shoot at that one.
There are more coming down, so Heliodor may be a target or maybe you an additional target.
Yeah, whatever is coming down, I'm gonna try and aggro it because I already have the one circling back around to get me. So I'll aggro one that's close that's coming down so that they dive on me and not Heliodor.
Okay. You can shoot.
Yeah. That is a 13.
That hits.
And a hand crossbow does 4.
Yep.
Long and 4.
When you hit it, it lets out a screech, and you see, I mean, until now you've been kind of in an attack or defense mode, that this thing, as it was turning, it looks like it's like partially covered in crystals in its skin. And it makes a screech that is so piercing that you need to make an intelligence defense roll.
Just see or all of us?
Just, actually, Heliodor too. Just the two of them. Because they're so close to each other.
A what defense roll?
Intellect defense.
That's going to be 11.
Okay.
3.
Okay. So you both take 4 points of intellect damage from this screech that tears through your body. It's audio. And you almost feel well, you have crystal ears. You don't really feel it. But Heliodor, like when you feel like wetness coming from your ears, like maybe blood.
Ow.
Vey, what are you doing when you see this flying thing on its way down?
You're muted.
You're muted. Yep.
Jake.
Thank you very much. All right. Well, Zai kind of directed us toward this cover.
Yeah.
So I am booking it for this cover primarily.
And pulling Jens along.
And kind of, pulling Jens along to make sure he gets under it as well.
Yeah.
But during that, I want to at least keep an eye out to see if anything's coming for me. One of us. I'd pay more attention if anything's coming towards Jens during the run, so I'm not super paying attention, but enough to...
The answer is yes.
Up. Okay. How far away are they right now?
It looks like you might, if you're moving at top speed, you might get right up to that little bit of an overhang area. But if anybody dilly-dallies on the way, no way they'll get to it fast enough.
Interesting. Okay.
Why are we just running? We can do the.
There's giant flying attackers.
No,
Jens.
I can see the thing. Why don't we just do the Zoom thing?
I'm considering it. I gotta double check Blightrider just a moment to make sure I didn't misunderstand how it works. But I'm pretty sure it lets us keep our corporeal forms. But I could also be very incorrect. I don't know if Zai would know off the top of their head. But, yeah, no, it doesn't. We are still fully who we are. Okay, yeah, so I guess I would probably use Blightrider and instruct Jens to do the same thing.
Yeah,
Because it would get us there instantly. And then we could turn, and if we had anything we needed to do, we could do it.
And you can take someone with you?
No, but I would tell Jens to do it on his turn.
Okay.
And we are roped together. So I would run the risk, I guess, of Jens being flailed along behind me. So...
Hope he knows how to land ski.
Hey, you know what? Worst case scenario, I can heal him. I'm going to use Blightrider and do the
Okay.
jump just to get us there. If he gets hurt, I'll heal him afterwards. It's fine. So I'm going to spend...
The two of you are
let's
within
do that.
1 point of each other's initiative, one level.
Yeah.
You can coordinate your action if you would like. So you
I
can
would
roll for
coordinate
gens
us
at the
both
same
to
time.
do that. Yeah, I'd just say we should just do that together
Okay.
at the same time.
All right.
Does it require a roll for you to do it accurately or anything, or is it just
No,
automatic?
it
You just spend it.
costs-
Okay.
It's just free. It spends. We pick the location as
spend
long
it.
as we can see it. It's a long.
Yeah, and you
range.
see it right up there.
So I don't know what his cheat is, but that's 4 intellect points to use.
Right.
So just keep that in mind for when he comes
Yeah.
back. But yeah,
Less edge, and I'm pretty sure he must have at least a 1
I'm
edge on
assuming. Yeah.
intellect.
For me, it's not costing 4, but I don't know
Yeah,
what his stat
right,
sheet
yep,
is.
yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, but we'll just do that with our kind of combo action together, so we don't pull one another along on the rope.
Right. Or leave
And
the
that'll
rope
be my
hanging.
action.
Okay, so both you and Jens do the zoom thing to under the bit of
We just-
overhang.
Flash forward on a beam of light, almost.
Yep. And then Malcolm, can I get a speed defense
Sure.
as this thing comes down? And it looked like it may have actually been going after Vey, but when Vey was not there, it turned in midair.
That's not good. Wait a minute. Let me check and see. I know I'm trained in some of these defenses, but is speed defense one of them? No, it's might defense that I'm trained in. Oh well. Then 13.
Okay. You make it. You avoid
Yep.
it. It almost gets you. It's very close. And maybe the way when it turned as hard as it did, it was not able to quite make that maneuver quite as fast as it wanted. And what are you doing with your action?
Is it? I mean, how fast? Is it moving so fast that I can't get a shot at it, or?
You could get a shot at it if you wanted.
Yeah, I will. I certainly will.
Okay.
I'm going to use my cutlass and my tail.
When you use both, do you get any negatives, or are they both A-okay to use at once?
So I can't use my my blight ability. I can only use on my cutlass. My tail is just my tail, but it's a racial thing that Hisk can do. It's a
Okay. Oh, that's right.
just a second.
Right. I
Yeah,
forgot.
just a second weapon attack. So the tail I will just do normally and roll a 6. Although I am actually trained in it, not just proficient. So that'll hit a level 3 creature.
Yep, that hits.
Then that is 4
Wait,
points of
wait.
damage. Yes,
You're trained,
I'm trained.
and you rolled a 6.
And I rolled, yes, I rolled a 6, so I will hit a
So
level 3
right.
creature. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You miss because you need. This is a level 4.
Okay, so I need a 12.
So
Okay.
yes. So
All right.
close, but no cigar.
Yeah, close. Right, gotcha. And the cutlass, I will figure out how dangerous these things are. I will just swing and not put any effort into this first swing. And that's a 16 that will hit.
That hits.
So that is 5 points of damage. If it makes a difference, it's actually 3 points from the cutlass and 2 points of blight damage.
Okay. When you hit, it lets out a screech. Can I get an int defense roll? It is the most painful screech in your ears that you've ever felt.
A 15.
Okay. It does no damage to you.
Okay.
You're in good shape. You cover your ears or you back away enough that it kind of breaks whatever was doing, but obviously it's almost as dangerous to hit as it is to flee from.
Right. Yes. Like cats that we hiss can sort of fold our ears back up against our
Yeah.
skulls, so muffle that screech.
All right. Heliodor, what are you doing with this thing that just did all this pain to your ears? Or are you just running? Are you going to start running to the rocks?
Can I do something and run, or is it just is there just one or the other?
It depends on if you want to run as fast as possible or a little slower and do something.
Okay. I think after the screech that made his ears bleed, his first reaction will be to blast it in retaliation. So I'm going to do a onslaught. I'm gonna make the blast physical this time.
Okay.
Go Heliodor.
That's a 9.
And that misses when you shoot at it. It doesn't cover an area, right? It's a targeted thing.
It's just like guiding bolt,
it's a blast.
basically.
Yeah, it's just a focus strike.
Okay. But you do see when you do this, it kind of maneuvers away some. So even though it doesn't hit, it's almost like this thing recognizes like the type of attack you're doing.
All right, and then I will move regular distance to the rocks covering, and that'll be my turn. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Go quick. All right. No worries. I want nobody going to the bathroom in their pants while on the stream if I can help it. I'd rather you go. Back to the top. Zai, you had shot at that one and it let out that screech when you hit. You were okay. Heliodor was not. It has turned and is making its attack back on you. Can I get a speed defense from you? It is very maneuverable.
14.
You're pretty maneuverable too. And you slide to the side. What are you doing with your attack?
Slid out of the range of this one. I think I'm just gonna take a pot shot, not necessarily at the one that just slid past me, but like at again another one that looks like it's maybe aiming for one of the other members of the party, and just shoot at it to be like, "Come on!"
Yeah, there are more coming down. You can tell that they're starting to come down in even higher quantities than what are there now.
19.
That's a hit. That
For
is a bonus hit, actually.
Yeah, so you can do damage.
Get a minor effect, extra damage,
Yeah, I think
or extra
normal
damage.
normal damage for the 4, but I think I want to like it has some sort of wing, so I just want to slow it down a little bit. Maybe like the bolt like punches through the wing, so it slows one down just a little
Okay.
bit, makes it a little less maneuverable.
All right.
And I'm still moving towards the overhang, but like keeping the rest of them like moving ahead of me. Like I'm not outpacing anyone. I'm just kind of like watching our backs.
Okay. Vey, you and Jens are now under the bit of overhang. It's not a lot of overhang. It's sort of like a little kind of angles up a little bit and then goes up.
Okay.
So you're still attackable, but you don't think anything saw you do this. Can I get a perception check from you?
Sure.
And you can also do one with Jens if you want.
Can Jens also do one? Might be better. Can we both roll one? or
Yeah, he
just-
can do one.
or
I
just
don't
Jens?
know whether he's trained in
I
a way
know
that-
I'm not trained.
Yeah.
I don't
so
know
we'll
if
treat it
he's trained
as untrained or anything at the moment.
Okay, I got a 14, and I rolled him an 8, unfortunately.
Yeah. You see that there are more, not from above, but from kind of high in the sky, starting to make their way down. But they're not coming down like in straight lines. They're kind of swirling their way down, almost like they're riding thermals and using the thermals to kind of ease them. But what it also is doing, you get a sense that their speed just becomes higher and higher when they're coming down that way. They don't come straight,
Interesting.
but they use the thermals to kind of build momentum.
Gotcha. Okay.
You don't have one attacking you at the moment, you or Jens, because you're backed up against the wall and they didn't see where you went. So
Okay. Looking out at the other party members on their... Well, Heliodor made it, right? I understand?
no, he's on his way.
He's on his way. Okay,
And
how far out
He is going to be attacked. You can see there's one that's coming up behind that's going to try and attack him.
What distance would that be classified as from me where Heliodor
Long.
and the thing attacking him? Long. Okay. Interesting. I don't have very many long-range options. And are there any that are clustered together, or are they all very
creatures?
disparate and separate right now? Yeah.
They're mostly separate, but you see that some that are coming down are starting to just come closer to each other, just because of the point of attack is a small point, where the group is out there.
Interesting. Okay. And those would be like, I assume, very long or super
Yes.
far away at this point.
They're just fast.
All right. Well, I can help Heliodor a little bit, but at the risk of giving away our location. And Heliodor will make it next turn, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he runs.
Yeah.
Runs.
Yeah, I didn't think about this when I was running under here. What do I do from this distance? Well, I guess... Well, I do have a short bow, but I don't have it ready. I could get out the short bow and prepare to attack with it if anything gets closer. But I can't. I don't really have any abilities from this distance I can help with. Particularly.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I don't
Are
know
you-
what Jen says either. You know what I can do? I'm gonna use Healing Touch on Jens. I don't know how much he would have lost, but I can restore whatever he lost to that stat pool to int
Okay.
or whatever it is. So I'm gonna do that.
At least 3.
It's a difficulty 2 intellect task by default for
Okay.
reference. Which I rolled a 12 on.
So you succeed.
And
Well,
I will
Thank you, buddy.
restore all 4 that he possibly could have spent.
Okay.
So nothing happened to him. in
Right.
that
It's like
jump.
nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. That's my turn. So it would go to Jens.
Yeah.
Might be more willing to attack some.
How Jens probably can't tell. How intelligent do we think these bird things are?
You think they're relatively intelligent animal intelligent creatures.
Well, Jens has calm stranger.
He also has his eye thing with beasts. He can
Yes. Yeah, the bonded by blight. That why was that not going to work?
Bonded
That
through
was
blight.
calm,
You can calm
calm
a
a
beast
beast
within 30 feet.
30. You must speak to it, although it doesn't need to understand me. Yeah, I guess either one. Although is something
Calm
within.
stranger requires them to understand you is the problem.
Gotcha.
So bonded through blight would probably be the only way you could calm them down.
But that's only got a range of 30 feet. So
Yeah. Which I don't think anything's in range. of.
Calm stranger says that you can cause one intelligent creature to remain calm as you speak. It doesn't need to speak your language, but it must be able to. But it must be able to see me. It remains calm as long as you. It's the.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So Jens just has to run out into the open.
Yeah. Well, step
Yeah,
out.
to do that, yeah.
I feel like
Because
Jen's version
nothing
is him
can
just
see us, I
dancing.
assumed.
Right.
So
You're actually the two hidden ones, and they can't see you. So
I think that Jens would probably step out into the
I
open.
do too. I think it's exactly what Jens would do.
Hey,
I guess I'm following along because we're tied on a 10-foot rope.
well, it's got
so-
10. You got 10 feet. So
10 feet,
You
that's
can
fair.
feet, right.
That's
Hey, birdie thing, over here. We can just talk about this.
It's gonna go very well.
Let's everybody just calm down.
That does cost
it-
2 to not knowing what his edge is.
It
for
does
others.
cost 2. With effort, he could even calm an additional creature allied with the initial target. How many of these creatures are around here?
Right now, it looks like there are about 6, but it also feels like there are more coming.
Yikes. Well, the most he could do is 2. So maybe just the closest one to sort of.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take it easy, birdie.
So he steps out, or
Yeah.
you step out,
Yes.
and the nearest one is one that is diving to this area, but didn't see there was anything there. Was kind of diving
Right.
to kind of cut off. It potentially looked like they were going to try and cut off Heliodor from getting to the side, or Zai. And when it sees something step out, it changes its direction and starts heading towards Jens. And then Jens talks to it.
Right. Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, wouldn't you just like to settle down and we can talk about this?
This power, does it require a roll, or is it just...
No, it's an ability.
does it? Okay.
Just an ability.
It remains calm as long as I focus all of my attention on it and is not attacked or otherwise threatened. In addition to the normal options for using effort, I can use
Okay.
effort to calm additional creatures. So
It, instead of turning an attack and heading towards Heliodor or Zai, it actually lands on the sand with... It has sort of hands on the tips of its middle of its wings, sort of like a pterodactyl might have. And it lands and it's staring at Jens, like deep staring. And as it does, its wings, they open up wide, and you can see that there's crystal, it's like there's crystal bits running through scales or something that it has. It's not fur or feather, but it has something. And in these bits, there's all this crystalline structure.
like it's blighted.
Yes,
All right. Well,
like a crystal blight.
Jens will realize that, but which might. Okay, good to know for.
And
next
it
time.
cocks its head as it listens and looks at Jens. What is
Hey,
it can calm it, but it can't control it, right? It doesn't
No,
have.
doesn't
It
doesn't
just
control
calms
it.
it
He just keeps it. It's
Almost under hypnosis, like a snake.
almost
Yeah, yeah.
almost hypnosis, right? Yeah.
It takes a
It
step
won't-
or two forward, a cautious step or two forward towards Jens. It doesn't attack. It's just a couple of steps forward as it takes in what it's hearing.
Well, Jens can't stop talking.
Not now,
That
So
is-
he's
that is
entirely
to say-
focused on it.
which is
That
perfect
is
for Jens.
perfect
Jens
for
doesn't
Jens
like it.
anyway. Yeah.
Jens doesn't like stopping
Yeah.
talking.
Talking. All right.
That was the perfect Jens
Yeah.
maneuver.
Yeah.
Malcolm, that one that had attacked you, it had turned, and you didn't get hit by either it or the
Right,
screech,
the screech. Yeah.
but it turned fast enough that it is back on you. Can I get a speed defense?
You can. And 11.
That misses by 1.
Damn it. Okay.
And when it turns and it opens its beak, and it has teeth inside its beak, and it has claws on its feet, and when it attacks, it kind of brings itself to wrap around you with its wings as much as it can. And it does 4 points of damage as it comes and chomps down onto an arm and puts its claws in, trying to not to cut you, but to hold you.
All right. I don't.
Are you
So
wearing armor?
I am wearing armor. So I got a 1 point discount. It's basically trying to grapple me or
Yes.
or wrap me, but it has not succeeded in doing so.
It has gotten a bite and has gotten a claw onto something of yours, some clothing part or
Right.
something.
Is that going to hinder me in some way?
It would hinder, yeah, it'll hinder any kind of attack that requires any kind of length with your weapon. Your weapon
Okay.
you can probably bring right out in front because it's a blade, just
Right.
happen to be blighted, and your tail
Yeah.
for sure would not be hindered. So I think you'd be
Okay.
okay. Your weapons
All
are
right.
not long. You don't have a pole arm or anything like
Right.
that.
Okay. Then I would like to get this thing the hell off of me, and I will attack with the tail, which is 12, and I am trained,
That is a hit.
so that is 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And I will attack with the cutlass, and I would like to put a level of effort into damage
Okay.
on this. So if I do hit, it will be 8 points of damage, and that is a 19.
Oh.
So
That's a
I've hit
hit,
this thing.
extra
I've hit this
damage.
thing a bunch of times. Yeah, let's just sink the extra damage into it.
Okay.
So that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That's 11 points of damage.
Yeah. And when you hit it, the blade goes right through. And when it does, this sort of almost like a water sand of crystals just sort of rolls out, and its wings go flat to the sand and falls off of you. And it just sort of goes and lays against the sand. And you hear screeches from above. Everybody does. Not damaging, but it's almost like they recognized something.
Mm-hmm.
Heliodor, you're
Yeah.
heading to that overhang, and while you were doing that, I think you actually were in the bathroom. Jen stepped out and exposed where he was. I don't want to say exposed himself. Exposed where
Its
the wrong-
location,
It's the
yes.
wrong time of day for that. For head
Yeah.
Who
checks.
would do that? I don't know what you mean.
He might do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steps out to expose where his location was, and he started talking to one of these things, and it landed in front of him and seems to be listening. But the one that you had attacked, is still on you. Can I get a speed defense roll?
That's a natural one. Goodbye.
Oh,
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to say is, I mean, you're kind of between a bird sandwich here with the one that had landed before you. And the one that is behind you obviously hit, and you take 4 points of damage as it does so.
What kind of damage?
It is teeth and claws.
Well,
might.
I meant. Okay,
Oh.
might. There we go.
Might. Yeah.
Yeah, might. And its claws sink in enough that you feel yourself starting to be lifted.
Okay.
Thank you for a GM intrusion. Love that. You feel yourself being lifted, and the one that is in front of you as you're being lifted, it knocks into it. You're about 5 or 6 feet off the ground. You knock that one, and Jen sees you, and the thing in front of Jen's was attacked. We'll get to you in a moment. Actually, no, it's actually your turn. What is your action? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna whack that thing with my tail.
Okay, you have the tail. That's a good thing.
8.
You're swinging at it, and you kind of feel like an animal being lifted by. You ever seen those goats torn off the side of hillsides by eagles?
I have a vague idea of what's going on. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's taking all its might, its effort to get you lifting, and that's what it's trying to do. You don't know how high it can get or how far it can go, but it's definitely got you, and it is starting to elevate. We're gonna go back to the top. Zai, you just saw that, and you see that the one in front of Jen's is probably it kind of stopped paying attention to Jen's for a moment when it got bumped from behind. But the bigger concern is actually Heliodor
Taking
lifting.
Yeah, and I think Zai, because through this campaign, we have learned Zai is the save the people in trouble person.
Usually, though, in the water sands, not so much.
Yeah, keeps having to dive into the water sands to save people who go overboard and things. So I think sees Heliodor, because I've been bringing up the rear to protect and make sure like Heliodor and Malcolm get to the thing before I get to it. How far am I from Heliodor and this creature that are taking off?
A short distance.
Okay, so.
And Malcolm, I mean, through your periphery, you saw Malcolm actually kill one of these things.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use fleet.
That wasn't really worried about me anyway.
No.
No.
You're like the one that I'm like, you can take care of yourself. You're good. I'm going to use fleet of foot to move the short distance to get to where Heliodor is and swing the grappling hook to latch onto this creature. I'm not trying to pull it down because I don't think I'm that strong. I'm like, if I can't pull it down, I'm up to it because I got things I can stab in its head if I need to.
Yeah. You're also adding weight.
Yeah,
which...
yeah. So it's good, not as high. To bring it down a little bit.
Okay.
I'm hoping as a rock, I'm heavy.
Make your grappling roll.
Ooh.
It is flying slow at the moment because it's trying to pull Heliodor up.
So 15.
A 15 hits, and that grappling hook just jams into it. It's going to do 2 points of damage just from, well, it's actually got a little armor, so it does a point of damage. And you kind of feel it. You hear the screech again. Can I get an int defense roll? Actually, you
Are we all in range?
and Vay. Malcolm's
Okay.
not, but Vay is and
trained.
Jens is. Oh, nice.
They would. I think Jens is also trained because he's a blight slinger.
Yeah.
Yeah. 11.
So
I'll roll. Do you want to roll for Jens, Malcolm?
Sure.
Or I
You
can
you
roll it
roll.
up to
You worry about yourself.
All right. I got a 14.
Oh.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Oh, I just saved one of you. Stop.
I'll get to that one in a moment. Zai, you lock in and you put your weight to this thing, and you can tell between the weight of you and Heliodor, it can't lift off. The two of you together are too heavy. But it doesn't seem to be wanting to drop Heliodor, and you're now got this grappling hook just jammed into its body. So it is actually being pulled to the ground again.
Yeah, I think I'm just like shouting at Heliodor, like,
Yeah.
whatever you need to do to get out of claws, go, 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 go. I got this.
Vey, what was your roll again? You said
14.
a 14. Okay, you're good. Jens, though, got the 1. So Jens takes 4 points of damage, and it makes total sense. He was totally locked in on the other one, and then the
Right.
screech
He's
came.
knocked out. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to actually say that it is painful enough that it pushes him back and into the sand like a blast of sound that just like leaves this blast in the sand where it sprays up and everything behind him. But he still takes the 4 points of damage and is going to be hindered on their next turn, their next action.
Okay. Well, that could have been a lot worse. I'll keep track of.
Yeah.
I don't know what we started with, but I'll keep track of where Jens is now.
Yeah. And that was Zai's. Okay, so Zai. Jens's hit. It's Jens's. No, it's not. It's Vey's action.
It's my
What are you
action,
doing, Vey?
and then it's Jen's. How big are these bugs now? Like with Heliodor and are they the same size, slightly bigger, smaller? What's the proportions of these creatures?
They're bigger than you are. They're longer than you are tall, but they're also relatively lightweight, except maybe if
Okay.
the crystals give them weight because they need to fly. But they're pretty muscly too. So
Okay, would they be a target? Could I target them with stasis, which requires them to be my size or smaller?
I would say they're lighter in weight than you. So yeah, I'd let you do that.
Okay. Because I see Zai run up and do this thing. I see Jens get blasted backward. I'm not allowing this other bug to do anything. I'm going to use stasis on it and hold it completely in place for 1 minute. It can't do anything.
Okay.
And that's all that ability does. That is it.
Right. So when you use this blight ability on it, you see the crystals on its skin sort of radiating. There's colors running across it. You're not sure what it's doing, but it's having some effect beyond what you thought it was doing.
Okay. Well, yeah, I just kind of put that paralytic blight in it and then just turn to see what's happening next to prepare. But then it goes to Jens' turn.
Jens gets attacked by the one that was right in front of it. Can it get a speed defense roll? Hindered by
That
one.
is the one I stasis, yes?
Oh, that's the one you stasis. You're right. I'm sorry.
That's the one I aim
So
to stasis.
there's none
yeah.
in front of it that it can do anything with.
Yeah, it's completely frozen, can't take actions, nothing.
What do you want Jens to do? Hindered in his actions this turn.
Yeah, I guess Malcolm would decide, yeah.
I was going to say, I think he'll, you know what? He'll take a one round recovery action.
Okay.
'Cause he's
Nice.
down 6 points, and he restores 5. So right, he's second tier, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we all are. Okay. So all right, good. I really don't want Marlon to show up and be like, here.
Here's your character, he's dead.
Here's your character.
Pretty
you
banged
got
up.
2 points of might and no points of intellect.
Trying to talk to your creatures.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Good job.
Sort of.
Then it didn't.
All right.
Malcolm.
Me? Malcolm?
Yep.
So there is one of these things that is holding Heliodor that is being that Zai is pulling down.
Yes.
So it's within striking range.
Yes. You can get to it.
Well, I mean, I have fleet of foot. I can definitely
totally.
get to it. I just want to make sure if
Yep.
it's high enough.
Yep.
Great. So I will. Can I attack it with both my tail and my cutlass?
I would say if you're having to make all the movement to get there, probably not both.
Okay.
You got
then
to
I'll
keep
just-
it all in front of you.
The height was really that I was.
Yeah,
concerned
it's
about,
about
but
6
I'll-
feet in the air right now.
Yeah.
That's it.
So,
Okay.
I will swing with the cutlass, and I will. Yeah, it's got Heliodor. I will burn a level of effort to hit to add to my accuracy, and I am trained, so I need a 6 or better. So
Yeah,
I'm okay.
easy peasy.
Yeah, 15 actually. So didn't need to spend the points, but
Right.
did anyway. And that is 5 points of damage. The 3 points of cutlass.
All right, when you hit it with your blighted blade, this one had taken some damage already, even before before Zai had pulled it down. It does like what the other one had done. The crystals kind of pour this water sand out where your blade strikes, and it just sort of releases its weight and kind of falls to the ground, and you no longer are pulling on it. But in your peripheral vision, you see more of these things on their way down from the tops of the mountainside here, the cliff face. It's more of a cliff face. And you know there are more coming. And you're not safe out here. You know that you're not safe outside this area. You're muted.
Yes, I am. It's Heliodor's turn. But what kind of shape? I mean, I'll say to Heliodor, you know, what kind of shape are you in? How are you?
Banged up, but I can manage.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. It's my turn, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to head for the rocky outcropping. I don't trust myself to roll dice right now.
Yeah, you can get to the rocky outcropping before the next wave of attacks, but you know that if you don't move quickly, you will be out in the open again.
Yeah, I'm just booking it.
So the rest of you out there, Zai, are you heading to the rocky outcropping, or are you doing something else?
So I will flick,
Malcolm, too.
So I will flick so that the grappling hook gets released from the now dead body.
Yep.
And I think I'm gonna put myself so that everyone is between me and the overhang, and just like whirl the grappling hook to just try to make it as much as an issue for the flying things as possible. And I'm just slowly backing up and just expecting them to be moving to the
A
overhang.
helicopter. Okay. Malcolm?
I will take advantage of Zai's cover, but I will sort of back up with my shoulder, sort of to theirs. So we're backing up together, but facing away from each other
Yeah.
to just make sure that nothing's coming after us. Yeah.
Okay. And as you get to the cover, a couple of these things swoop by and make sort of a last-ditch attack before you get into the safe zone.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a speed defense from both of you? Zai, make me a speed attack, actually, for yours, because it hits your helicopter.
Yeah, that's right. Flying things. Hit the thing. That is going to be a 13.
Okay. And you hit. And your grappling hook, it does 2 points of damage. So
Yeah, I think if I hit, I'll use it to like yank it off in a direction and then just flick the grappling hook off to be like,
okay.
yeah, stay away. This is bad.
Malcolm, what was yours?
I also rolled a 13. Does I roll a 13? Anyway, I rolled a 13.
Yeah, you got underneath without it hitting. It kind of swooped by you. All right, why don't we take a few minutes break and get in our other player? We'll be right back in a few minutes.
All right.
All right, we are back. Thank you for giving us a moment to get Jens back in the thing.
I was
game.
here the entire time.
That's true.
That's his voice for.
Hi, everyone. As always, I'm played by Alex, aka 7 Minute GM. You can find me on all my socials.
My voice is much lower than that.
Or lower than that. Yeah, you're right.
There we go.
About that low. Yeah.
That's good.
That's
You joke, but we did say that at some point we should all play each other's characters in like a body swap.
That'd be really good.
funny.
I'm into that. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you did expose yourself once, but
Yep. That's it. You're playing me right, Alex.
That's what we said.
That's
All right.
the wording we used.
so you are under the overhang of this rocky cliff face. You're basically on an island that is mostly a sandy sandbar or a shoal just above water level, but up against this mountain that kind of rises straight up into the sky. And in it, there are all these crystals kind of reaching out from the side of the mountain and caves dotting the mountain too. And whatever these things are, they seem to live in the caves and they attack from the air, from above. You just saw two of them sweep by and try and attack Zai and Malcolm, but they couldn't, because you're under the overhang, they couldn't get a good attack. So you are safer for the moment.
There is also one frozen off to the side.
Yeah,
of
in
the
stasis.
one that he was talking. In stasis still.
How long will that last?
A minute.
Well,
I'll
string me up and call
re-stasis
me
it
a
the
grinner.
second it's out as well.
Does
if we need.
stasis end if we kill it?
It
Or
can't be
stab
affected by anything
Okay.
while in stasis. You can't hurt it. You can't do anything to it.
Oh, that's y'all did that, Vay, huh?
Yep, that was me.
Heliodor, can I get a perception check from you, please? Oh, and Heliodor's ear is bleeding.
16.
Oh, ow.
When you get under this overhang, I mean, there's obviously sand here that's kind of covered it, but you can kind of feel that wrapping around the island, at least in this area, the ground seems unusually level.
Okay. If it wasn't obvious by now, everyone, I'm pretty sure this island is.
Fucked up? Yep.
I was gonna
Crazy.
say and made, but that works too.
Cuckoo bananas.
I do have the curious snack. Knack?
Knack.
Knack snack.
Curious snack.
Great snack.
Which means that I'm always curious about my surroundings, even on a subconscious level. Whenever I use effort to attempt navigation, perception, or initiative, I can do an additional thing of effort. We were told there's shit on this island to go look into and loot and things.
Yeah.
Can I try and see if there's anything on this island we can get to do that thing that we were hired to do?
I'll give you a roll.
Okay. 'Cause
You weren't
otherwise-
hired. You weren't hired to do it. You were offered the opportunity to do it for yourselves.
I mean, they did give us money
Exposure.
and
Yep.
stuff.
Not to say we're not
ration
getting
things.
paid
But
for
with
this.
but with no expectations of it being returned to them. They were not asking for you to return it.
14.
They were trusting you with this knowledge. That's a different thing.
They
We
sent us out to
accepted money.
die.
Good job.
So after Heliodor says that, and you start looking around, you kick some of the sand away, and you realize there's a straight line coming out under the sand area you're in. It looks like there are bricks or some kind of tiled material under the sand, just under the sand here.
So I think I'm just gonna do like a alert whistle to Malcolm and just like kick the sand enough that some of the tile or the brick is exposed.
Yeah.
I'm still keeping up the like whirlwind of grappling hook because I'm like, these fuckers aren't getting us.
All right. I'll drop down and start clearing the area to see what I can find here.
Yeah, it's like pavers, but large ones. So they're large blocks that are very evenly cut and spaced.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not natural.
Right. Okay. Well, let's.
And it seems to run along the edge that you're on that you're at here.
Let's see. Jeez, am I carrying anything like tools?
I was like, if you need tools, I carry both light tools and heavy tools.
Great, because I have a rover's bag and a ship mending kit, which I'm probably not carrying.
Yeah.
Zai, toss me a
If we have it, if we need it, I have an explorer's pack, grappling hook, rope, heavy tools, light tools. So.
Toss me a pry bar, and I want to see if we can get one of these. Although I'll use perception to see if I can find if one of these is actually supposed to open. Is one of these a panel, or are these just tile?
I'll give you a roll.
I put my 20s, the other 20-sided somewhere, but 12 trained.
Okay. So it dawns on you as you're looking at this that if it wasn't for the sand, you believe that you're actually in a round walkway that seems like it would go around this spire.
So
like the spire seems to be the way that it comes in. It looks like there's a walkway that goes all the way around, potentially all the way around the island, in a very even circle all the way around it.
I see. Okay.
So you don't think lifting it is going to do anything necessarily, but you're only seeing a very small part of the place.
This will lead somewhere. If we can get the hell out of here. How much cover do we have? Like, we can't.
You can still be attacked.
We're in an indentation.
Yes.
Just does I'll use my tail and clear away some more of the sand. Is the walkway sort of parallel to the wall that we're up against, or does it? Okay, so it doesn't dead end here.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm open to suggestions. If we want to try and get past those things, because I mean, there's a walkway here,
which, in your experience, is always a good thing when you're looking for treasure.
Yeah, absolutely. So we need to follow it, which means we need to leave.
I think we all need to stuff our ears with something first, because I don't know about y'all, but my ears are still ringing from those screech attacks, and we've still got a whole flock of them up above.
You can't just do this?
I think with her free hand, she just gestures at the fact that she is a rock.
With holes for ears.
Can I use this opportunity while everyone's figuring out what they're going to do, and I will innately follow? Heliodor got hurt. Can I use Healing Touch on Heliodor, please?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 12 again. Difficulty 2 intellect task.
Yeah. So, how much does he get back?
5 of
Nice.
any. I wonder if it's a combination. 1 pool. So pick 1 pool to heal that to, Heliodor.
I'll go with my because it's the most damaged.
You're standing there, and you realize that the creature in stasis is starting to move a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think rapidly Zai is just like ripping pieces of the cloth or something from the bag in and just like, 2 for you, 2 for you. Do the hiss who can close their ears against the skull what? Anything?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean-
here you go.
Just to be companionable, you know.
Here you go. Everyone gets it. And stuffing some stuff. Okay.
Yep.
I think at that Zai acts like a person who's like got headphones on and is speaking out of volume to also hear themselves.
Just
Thinking that-
yelling.
Yeah, like yeah. And it's like I think we should follow the road. We should definitely follow the road. Yeah, follow the road.
Yes,
The thing
that-
is moving.
So
you-
we can. Is there another point of cover within, a couple hundred yards of here?
It looks like this overhang.
Yeah.
The way the mountain comes up like this, it looks like it may go all the way around the island,
Okay.
along with this walkway, like it's a cover for a walkway.
Oh, all right. Great. Nice to have a little bit of cover. I. No, I don't. Different character. Sorry, there's like when you have absolutely no information, I have to make a coin flip explorer ability, which Malcolm does not have, which would be super right now. Anybody have any instincts about which way we should be going? I mean, we're going to end up back here anyway. I suppose it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, I just think we should follow the road. Following the road feels
It's
like
a-
a good idea.
It's a circle. A
that-
circle.
It just means we're gonna end up in the same place no matter which way we go.
Yeah, I just said that.
They
What?
hearing the conversation. As long as we go somewhere relatively soon, so I don't have to freeze the thing again, that would be fantastic. Malcolm, just
Alright.
pick a direction.
I don't know what we're yelling about.
This way. And I pick a
See?
direction.
Okay.
Before we do anything, Heliodor will slowly raise up a hand. Z,
Huh?
I gesture to the tech at your belt, and then I point at the ground.
You want me to hit it? Okay, I guess I'll hit it.
Just
A dunk.
take the.
Does anything happen?
Using the baton, you mean?
Yeah.
No. Although there is
Dang.
a distinct ringing sound that does not sound like stone, which is what the piece on the end of the baton looked like. It sounds more crystalline.
Do you want me to hit it again?
Heliodor shakes his head.
Okay. Puts it back away.
And someone just pick a direction, damn it.
Wait,
Malcolm did. Before I
Yeah.
had an idea that didn't work.
So you go one of the directions.
We go one of the directions.
And Zai will just start covering us again with the flailing grappling hook since it's still got an overhang.
I'm gonna also watch. If anything comes too close, I will stasis it immediately if it gets
The
too
one
close.
that was in stasis comes out of stasis and immediately leaps forward to attack one of you as you're starting to move. Vey, you were watching it because you knew it
I
was
put it
coming
back in
out.
stasis immediately.
Okay, so you can do that.
It's like it flashes for freeze it again.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Vey, let that little chucklehead out of stasis. I got an idea.
Couldn't have said that before I put it back in stasis. We have to wait a minute. I can't just drop it.
Well, I mean, I feel like I've not been doing anything. So could I have teleported
Sure,
onto?
yeah.
Could I have teleported onto that thing? Like before he did it?
Lord have mercy.
I think Zai has a moment of I'm gonna have to rescue another motherfucker from this
Yeah,
guy.
we didn't call it
Is that-
teleporting before. We said, what'd
It
you
was
call
like
it, Malcolm?
it's like a
Riding
riding
the
Zoom
blind.
there or something.
Zooming.
Riding the blight. Yeah, like
Yeah.
like a zoom. It's like a.
oh, like the wizard
it's
of
in short
speed
range.
and
You
time.
can just jump on it, probably.
Okay, well I'll jump on it. As soon as he unfreezes it, I'm draining that creature. And since it's 3 intellect points and I have an edge of 3, that means it don't cost me nothing. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have an edge of 3 in intellect?
Yeah,
an
he
edge
has
of
an edge of 3.
Wow.
So it don't cost me nothing, right?
That is correct, sir.
Yep.
I guess
right.
while we
I'ma
were
drain
talking, he
this-
probably could have done that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like,
What
I'm
a-
feeling. I've got some pep in my step. So as soon as it unfreezes, I'm like thrusting my hands down and going like, I think y'all need to calm down. And then I just like drain you, like I'm just sucking up like
Just
its energy
slurping.
through my palms into my body, and it sees like you see sort of like, you know, it's sort of like a Super Saiyan thing, but like the charge. You feel like that it's like
Yeah. You're like a vampire now.
yeah. Like I can feel the energy like
This guy
coruscating up
scares
my-
the shit out of me.
I just figured out a new trick, so this old dog's gonna get himself some dog juice.
I'm just glancing at the rope that's putting us together, and I'm like, should I cut this?
So yeah, what happens?
You're both healers, just in a different way. A selfish
I
healer
heal
and an
myself by
unselfish one.
draining it. You heal other things.
I heal other people. He drains life.
I'm a
essence.
self-healer. Yeah.
A self-healer.
Look, all healing magic in 5e is necromancy.
That's true. Yeah.
I like to
You-
romance necks.
You drain the amount that you can drain.
I believe
this
it's 4
ability.
hit points worth.
3.
3 points
3.
of damage.
3.
Right.
okay.
And I restore, I mean, my might and speed pools are full up.
So you can't restore anything.
Marlon, I
Yeah.
will have my vengeance upon you. I don't know
Me?
how, but I will.
Why?
For that
What'd I
pun.
do?
For the pun.
Oh, well, you know.
And you see this thing sort of lower itself a little bit from this, and then it starts shaking to try and get you off of it after you
All right.
get your drain done.
I'm
Are
going to
you
drive my hook blade right into it to, like, hook on.
Okay.
If I, you know, if
You
I
have
can.
time to do it. So
I'm just
Okay.
in case something goes bad, I will stasis it, but I'll wait.
I just want to point out, Vay, you are connected to Jen's
I know. That's
fire
why
breath.
I'm waiting.
so
You reckon that gave it? You reckon that did enough damage to it, or do you think I should give it some more sauce?
They're tougher than they look.
I would keep stabbing it.
All right.
you
Well,
are
I mean, you got to unstasis
obviously
it.
eased because you're on its back using a small weapon,
Yep.
and I would even say with where you are, it's probably eased by 2 this attack, not by 1. You have
Don't stop.
I'm
That's a
totally gonna have
natural-
to save Jen's again, aren't I?
That's a natural 3. That's a natural 3.
That's better.
That's a might roll. Is that a might roll?
yes,
It's an attack roll. Yes.
right.
Yeah, it'd be a might roll. Yeah. Yep. That's a natural 3. I don't think I can do anything. I can try and no.
Can I
better
get
than
Even
the
if I,
multiple
even if I,
ones.
yeah.
Can I get a
Please.
might? Get a might defense roll from you? It's going to try and throw you off. And
Mighty defense. Here we go. You son of a bitch. You know what? I'm gonna get my real dice because this digital dice is screwing with me. 4. God damn it.
it throws you off, and when it does, it comes down on you with its own attack,
I just had to walk off.
Yikes.
All right.
unless it gets
All right,
stasis
what
or something.
happens?
Stasis.
It throws you off, and it turns and bears down on you, and then it just freezes, and its weight just sort of comes down.
God damn it.
I love the idea, Jens, but we should probably get the fuck out of here. I can only do this so many times.
Can somebody roll me a d6, please?
I'll do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got it. 3.
3. Okay. Jens, you are under this thing because it had thrown you down and it brought its weight down. And looking in the sky, you see there are more about to attack you or the party by flying straight down and bringing their speed to bear. One of them is coming from the side, not above.
Guys,
Getting smarter.
we got company.
We've had company this whole time.
Here we go again.
We got more company. Okay, I'm going to, if I can move, I'm just going to just ride the blight onto the walkway.
You're going to do your teleport, your zoom there?
Yeah.
You are still tied to me, but okay.
Yeah. So how's that work? How's that work, babe?
Well, as it turns out, when one of you does this, he yanks the other one along
The other.
because they did it
Amazing.
to you earlier.
Holy shit! Is this ice climbers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are we talking Sonic Chaotix? Amazing.
I love that.
I love it.
So you zoom across to the under the overhang area. Vay, can I get a speed defense to see if you are
Yes.
just slammed into the wall or you skid with your feet to the wall?
Oh boy, please roll well. Oh, there goes
Come
the
on and
die.
slam, and welcome to the
Okay,
jam.
thank God. Natural
on and slam.
19.
Okay. You
19.
both get in there. You get in there safely, and you get a minor effect. So, what would you like to happen from this?
Have the fucking rope break.
Yeah, can I actually? Yeah, I think I might, after we land, use my forearm blade to cut the rope because I'm not dealing with that twice.
Oh, Vay, I thought you
Rope
liked
cut.
me.
Are the two of you done?
Can I get
I
an
hope.
initiative roll?
I'm hunky dory. Initiative. All right. D20, yeah.
Oh, I rolled good
Yeah.
again.
That's a 12.
I got an 18.
Do I add my intellect or not? What do I add?
No, you don't add.
No,
Don't
it's
add
only-
anything.
We don't add squat. We don't add squat.
Only if
Okay,
you have
let's-
initiative.
Unless you're
as-
trained in
trained
trained
initiative.
skill or something.
And then
I don't believe I am.
Well, yeah, we're actually the exact same thing. So yeah, you definitely don't because I don't.
Yeah.
What'd you roll, Malcolm?
12.
Zai?
17.
Heliodor? 2?
5.
5? Oh, that's a step up.
Yeah.
Last time it was 2. Vay, you slide in there and you see one of these things is coming from behind from the side. It's like it's flying where it can try and grab under the overhang. The ones coming from above, they have to actually bring themselves to a stop to get in there. But coming from the side is not the same. And you realize everyone's turned the other way.
Great.
Except you. You noticed it and you're at the back.
Yeah.
Which is perfect. That's what you want to be, right? You want to be...
Yeah, totally. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do, as a person who doesn't like hurting things. How far away is the one coming from the side right now?
It will be on you in the next moment. You have a moment to think what to do. And then you know it's going to be in there.
I'm gonna check if I have a limit of how many things I can stasis.
You're burning through your intellect.
Hey, I have edge. I'm not going that
Okay.
fast.
All right.
And I can heal still, so I'm fine. Yeah, I guess once I don't have a limitation of how many things I can stasis. So once it gets within short range, I'll stasis it like I did the one before. I'm just gonna start freezing everything when
You don't have to concentrate or anything on the one that you have.
No,
stasis.
it just says
done
it's
and
for a
gone.
minute and it costs an action. That's all it says.
Might I suggest yelling a warning because you're stacying something flying at us, so it's gonna freeze, but it's gonna keep its momentum.
No, it completely stops.
Okay.
It doesn't
In
keep
midair.
moving. Yeah, so it like freezes completely in place. So I'll do that, and then as I do that, I'll say, "More incoming, guys," and I'll just start looking for the next one to stasis, I suppose.
The other two are coming from above, and they're gonna have to.
Okay.
They can't just swoop in. They have to actually kind of land and leap or something.
Well, at least the party can react to that, hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just stasis that one. There'll be two that are stasis. I'll keep track the best I can of both, but that'll be my turn.
You see two more of these come down fast and land in the sand and throw themselves forward at one at Zai and the other at Malcolm. So they land hard and then immediately like pounce. Can I get speed defense from both of you?
That is a 20.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
That.
And an effect.
Major effect.
Yep.
Yeah. What do I want to do with that? Can I just like hit it in the head as it's coming at me with the grappling hook and knock it into the other one?
That'd be cool.
The old
They're
rope.
very close. Yeah, you could do that. You could push it into it. Malcolm, when the other one attacks you, you have an asset in it's being knocked into by another one. So its
Won't make
attack
a
is
difference.
hindered.
I rolled the 2, so
Oh,
so he's gonna hit me.
Not
He's
enough.
gonna hit me anyway.
Yeah. So it hits. Beak comes in. Claws come in. 4 points of damage, minus your armor. And it sinks its claws in. It starts trying to drag you out from underneath this. And you realize if it can get you out, it makes you much more attackable from other ones coming from above, if there are more coming.
Indeed.
All right.
Fortunate.
Zai, what are you doing? That was
how
your
close-
defense.
Yeah, how close am I to Malcolm and this creature?
Right next to both.
Okay.
All
I'm
three. To Malcolm and the other two creatures.
I'm gonna use Fleet of Foot to drop some speed points. Move at least a short distance. If it's immediate, it's right there as part of my action, and jump onto the back of it. And I'm just gonna come down with the forearm blade, like bad.
Give it le bonk.
I can't wait to have to
Lebonk.
stasis that one next.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Le bonk.
That is a 13.
That is a hit. You were able to bring it down and slice, do the damage. How much damage does
Forearm blade only does 2,
it? Okay.
but it is a quick draw, so.
Yeah.
Bam. And I'm on the back of it now. Hoping heavy rock helps it not take off with Malcolm.
17. Jens and Malcolm, you go at the same time, so, and you're within one of each other. You can coordinate if you want to do something together, or you just do your thing.
All right. Okay. So what's the current scenario? How many of them are around me, like within leaping range?
2.
2 of them are around me. Okay.
Yeah.
I turn to Mount as it.
Oh,
Malcolm
hold
and
on
say,
1 second. Zai, when you hit and did the damage, can you make me an int defense roll? And also, it's so close to everyone, everyone needs to make an int defense roll.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
this screams.
God damn
Does
it.
having our ears stuffed help at all?
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Be like an asset.
It'd be like an
Yeah.
arm
You-
or an armor.
Oh,
Oh, I'll take either one.
It don't matter if it's an asset. I rolled a 2. I'm too
6.
close to the screen.
I'm
I
getting
got a
so.
9.
I'm getting so lucky. I got a 20 this time.
Oh,
Not a 19.
so nice.
Or 18.
I got a 9, but I'm guessing it's eased for me. Or is that no?
I don't know.
Because
Whatever.
you have
whatever
stuff in
it's
your
worth.
ears. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It
Correct.
depends on how Zeal wants to
So
Yeah.
wants to play it.
Fair.
yeah. I'm going to do it where it lowers the damage. 'Cause
Okay.
you're just hearing it still.
Mm-hmm.
So, Heliodor, what was your defense?
6.
6.
Ooh.
Anyone who got a 12 or less takes 4 points of intellect damage,
Oh.
and the pain is excruciating from this audio attack. And
4 points less armor. I mean, or
less armor.
less-
Yes, the
so-
armor you have in your ears, which I would say is 1 armor. It's hard
so
to get
three.
much
So
more
it's
than
three.
that.
Right. So
So
it's
it's
3
3.
points.
Gotcha. Does the 12 or less apply if I'm trained in defense, in intellect defense?
If you're trained in intellect defense, it's not 9 or less for you.
Right. It's not.
Oh, well, I
so
got
you
it.
didn't. You wouldn't
Oh.
take it then.
I don't take it. Phew.
Yeah.
I like hold up some. I like hold my hands up to my ears and like some shimmering air goes in between like my ears and the air and my hands.
Passes straight through your skull from one ear to the other.
It's like
And-
photons, but sound.
Zai, little crystal bits drip out of your ear. Crystal powder.
Still bleed.
This is going fantastic.
Crystal blood.
Crystal blood.
Crystal blood.
My blood's just a little shinier and prettier than yours.
It's reflective.
All right.
You make me feel so shiny and new.
Heliodor is curled up into a ball on the ground.
Sorry, Jens. I had to go back to that because I had forgotten that that's what happens when they take damage.
Got
Their
it.
scream is dangerous, especially when
fair.
you're this close.
All right, so nobody screams at me except my mama, and then I'm gonna leap onto. Well, actually, I turn to Mal and says, "Mal, we got a game plan."
Well, Zai is sitting on the one that is attacking me, so we've got this one.
There's another one, yeah. There's
You
two.
get that one.
Well, saddle up, hoss. Woo! Okay,
No,
I
not
do it.
again.
I leap onto it, and I am I gonna have to make a roll if I leap? Because if so,
No.
then I'll have to. Okay,
You'll just leap on.
okay, and then I'm going to. Let's see. Well, I don't need to. I don't need to drain it. I can just
No.
shock. I can shock it.
For free,
I-
no less.
Yeah. In fact, what I'll do, I will. Yeah. I'm just gonna shock it. Just keep shocking it. And it's crackling with power. 3 points of damage.
Okay. And it's taking that damage, and when you're hitting with this, it has this the crystals along it kind of radiate and glow as it runs across its body.
Huh.
You're not sure what it's doing, but it's having an effect of some kind that you don't know what it is. Malcolm, what were you doing?
Can I attack this thing, or am I grappled?
Oh, you're grappled, but you can still attack it.
Okay.
It's you can feel it's starting to use its wings to kind of buff it and try and pull you out from under this thing.
Right.
So it's up to you what you want to do with that.
But it's got me. But it's got
Yeah.
Z sitting on it and
Yes.
me. All right.
Yes.
Well then,
It seems to be having more trouble than it likes to have
Yep.
trying to get you out of here.
may I use my tail as well?
Yes.
Great. Then the tail is a 12 trained, and the cutlass. Oh, and the tail does 4 points of damage. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you. Yes, tail does 4 points of damage. And the cutlass is a natural 20.
Let's go.
How do you want to use that 20?
I will, let's see, I'm going to do 5, potentially 9 points of damage. I think I'm just going to use the 9 points of damage, and which should drop it.
It
if my
does drop it.
math is right.
It does
Yeah.
drop it. So Zai,
Okay.
the one you're on, just kind of collapses under you when the Malcolm's blighted blade slices through it or stabs through it.
Barrel
And
roll up.
crystal sand, like water sand, but of crystals, kind of flows out of it, and it just collapses under your weight. Who's left? Heliodor.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? There's one left. You see one of them just collapse under Zai and Malcolm. Jens is on the other one.
Heliodor slowly uncurls from his position in a ball on the ground and says, Jens, do you want me to take out that one?
But the one I'm riding?
Yes.
Are you also gonna take me out with it?
Maybe.
Well,
I say
what
let
the
him
heck?
do it.
What the heck? Let it ride, boy. Go.
I'm going to fire a onslaught at the bird.
All right.
Or-
You are right in front of it. So you are eased by one from a 0 range.
And
With the easing or without the easing?
You
You rolled a 10?
yeah.
Okay, so 13. You hit.
Okay. This is physical damage, so 4 points.
Okay. And it's when you do that, it squawks at you, and it's like, "Ah!" And can I get an int defense roll from everyone?
Surely one of these times it'll go badly.
stop hurting them.
5.
It's better to
one.
just kill them. Oh god.
Yep.
So Heliodor, you take 4 points of int damage. Jens, you take 4 points of int damage, and you can't hear.
I can't hear. All right.
How many points of damage do I take?
4. Zai, what'd you roll?
19.
You're good to go. Vey,
8.
4 points of int damage. Malcolm,
Does training help me at all?
16.
you're
I shouldn't say this, but the screams have not affected me yet.
It's been kind of amazing.
Yeah.
On its turn, you feel it try and throw Jen's off and try and fly. It does not want to be in this under this this under area with you. So it's trying to throw you off. Jens, can I get a speed defense roll? Might defense roll.
My defense roll. Uh-oh. God damn. 3.
3. You are thrown off.
I
And
take extra damage because I'm frail.
you don't take damage from that. You're not that
Okay.
high. You're like 3 feet off the ground.
Ah,
Well,
my
you're probably
clavicle.
more like 4 feet, 4.5 feet or something. But it throws you off, and it starts lifting off and into the air away. And you are left
Okay.
under this area, still not feeling completely safe. Do you continue in the direction, or
Yeah.
do you-
Let's move at a
Quick
jog.
pace. Yeah.
Mediated pace.
Let's get through here.
All right, you start moving.
How wide is this walkway, Scott? Like, can we go?
It
can
looks
we
like it's
go
about
two abreast. I mean, we go side
yeah,
by side.
yeah. It looks like it's
Great.
about 6 to 8 feet wide.
All right.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I
It's
will.
got some
I will
space.
make. I will make sure that I'm on the outside.
Yeah, and I think Malcolm and I will split the difference. One of us goes up front, one of us goes in the back to watch
Sure.
the back
Okay.
of the group.
And you jog.
So I'm up front. Yeah.
Okay. And you're jogging, trying to kind of make sure you're not stuck in one place for long, because that's
Right.
obviously a dangerous thing to be sitting in. And at a certain point, Heliodor, you had both you and I think Vey had an understanding of what was the skill you were trying to use earlier. I just want to make sure that I understand it.
Onslaught?
No, you had a skill of understanding
Blight lore.
Blight lore.
blight lore.
Dynastic technology, you mean?
It was not blight lore. Blight lore. It was technology.
Use-
Dynastic technology, you mean?
Yes. Okay. Did someone else have that too?
No.
No,
Okay.
that's a
It's a hit thing, actually.
no. It's an Icean thing.
I see it.
Oh, whoops.
You're moving and you start to see that there are above you, there are like crystals in the roof above. And as you're moving, they seem to be just slightly glowing above you as you move. Like it's either tracking you or lighting your way or something. It's daytime, so it doesn't seem to be giving much light that would matter, but who knows? But you do recognize that. And then there's one spot where it turns red instead of white light.
Okay, is that going to be a problem?
I don't know, you tell me. It just changes color in one spot.
Did the others notice, or was it just me?
You were the only one who was really paying attention to the ceiling as you ran.
But ahead of us?
We may
Oh,
have
yeah.
just tripped
Above
an
you.
alarm.
Above
Heliodor
you.
So
says
directly
slowly.
above us.
Yes.
What? Why?
I point at the crystal.
Red. What? Oh, there's something about red blight. I don't.
Can,
I don't
No, it's the fact that the crystal changed color when we moved underneath it.
So, I am trained in tinker with devices. Can I climb my way, also being trained in climbing and having a grappling hook, up to the crystal to see if it's a device or if it's natural?
Yeah. I'll give you a roll with that.
I'll assist. I'll assist with the climb.
Okay.
So that's a 17.
Okay. So you get up there and you are looking at it, and when you're standing under that one area, it does change. It is changed color in this one spot, and it is a hard line of color. It is very obviously not something natural. When you get up there, you can see it, and just as you get up, you see that they're at the edges where they turn red or go from red to white or to no color at the moment. There is a really almost invisible line running along the wall down to the floor.
Can I? So I'm assuming it's some sort of opening. Can I use like my light tools to kind of like trace it and make it a little bit more obvious?
Yeah.
I think we actually found a door, guys.
Huh. The door, you say?
We'll see if I can find the door. I've got perception.
It's a little easier too because I kind of like traced the line that I saw with the light tools to make it a little bit more obvious.
Mm-hmm.
You want to roll, Scott? Do you want to roll from me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in there. Tell you what.
Yeah. You got a way of opening and finding a door?
Finding the door, no, but I can get in there once it's open.
Yeah.
I do have lock picking if that helps anyone, and tinker with devices.
It's more tinkering. You don't see a lock. And Malcolm, what were you using? I was looking at something real
I'm
quick.
sorry. I've perception.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's obviously some kind of a portal, an entrance or something. And you have seen things like this on some of the islands you've scavenged in the past, although none of them were ever working. Like this one seems to have function, which is, I don't know. How is that for you? Is that exciting, unnerving? I don't know how you would react, how you would feel about that.
I it is a little unnerving. I don't like the kit at all. On the other hand, no risk, no reward, and we are here for the reward. So, but if someone, Z and I both have ruin lore, because we're rovers, which will help. But I think if someone, Z, if you can get the door open, I think that I would prefer to be on guard, just in case there's something on the other side.
Yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure
your
between all
your
the
ruin
tools-
lore, I would give as an asset in trying to open the door on top of your tinkering.
Yeah, I have tinker with devices that I'm trained in, and I have both types of bags of tools, light and heavy. So
Okay.
using whatever I need to, I'll
Yeah.
work on it while Malcolm keeps an eye out.
Yeah. So I'm basically holding my action
Yeah.
and my cutlass.
As you're going over it, you notice that when you run certain patterns over just the door frame, the body of the door, it seems to follow your hand almost like you're drawing on it, but that fades away as you do it. And using your understanding of ruins, you start to recognize certain patterns hang on longer in forms of some kinds of kit characters. And then you hit one that you remember having seen somewhere in some of your ruined scavenging, and the door just sort of slides back a half an inch and then slides to the side. And it's a very smooth, very mechanical action, but it is silent. And there is a short walk in and then stairs that go down. When the door opens, crystals along the wall alight. Like a light, giving you light,
I think we've done this enough times that Zai kind of just makes the hold motion, because she can see in extremely dim light as though it was bright, and in total darkness as though it was dim light. And I am trained in stealth. Well, actually, specialized in stealth now. So I think Zai would do the hold hand signal and creep as low as she can into it and try and see if she can just get some eyeballs on what down the stairs looks like.
Okay. When you take your first step in and to try and look down the stairs, the lights from the crystals on the sides glow a few more feet forward. So it looks like it's following your movement and giving you light. But the stairs go down a few feet into water, sand, or water or something.
I think I would call that back up. Be like, I mean, it goes down, but it looks like it goes underwater.
It looks like it goes into water. You don't know if it's deep
Yeah.
enough for you to go under.
Goes. Okay, so the ceiling's not going down with us too, so it wouldn't
No.
force us down it. Okay, it's got some standing water sands in it, but
Which would make sense from something that is constantly being,
up and down.
The water coming up and down over it every time.
I mean,
high tide.
it seems stable and functional. I think we should probably spend less time than it takes for the tide to come back in here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're at low tide, which is great.
Yeah. I will. I'm the three of you, light slingers, go ahead. I will bring up the rear.
Yeah, and I think Zai will go first and keep like a little bit ahead to like make sure there's nothing like trappy or like another device we're gonna trigger or something.
Right.
And I'll wedge a spike in the door to keep it from closing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Who's going first? Zai, right? You were you were going in first. So
I'll go second.
okay. You go a few feet and you go down into the water, and it only goes up to, below your waist. It may be like up to, just a little below your waist. So you'll be wading, not like swimming or anything. But even as you move, the crystals on the sides of wherever you're standing in this hallway, they light up as you walk.
I mean, I can choose to walk on top of it.
Yeah, you're the only one that can, but yes, that's true.
Who needs to get wet? Not me.
Do crystals, do they feel when they're wet? Or I don't know if you even feel it.
Technically, even humans don't feel when we wet because we don't have a sensory organ that allows us to feel wet. What we feel is a change in texture and temperature that we
Isn't that
distinguish
called
as wet.
feeling wet?
We don't feel moisture. We don't feel wet.
Okay. I'll believe you.
I'm just gonna healing touch myself while following you slowly. Don't take that out of
Go
context.
touch yourself.
I'm going to heal myself
Touch
with healing
yourself.
touch while I'm following far, far, far behind. And that'll be a 16, so we'll go through.
The air in here is cooler than it was outside. It's like the temperature drops just from entering. And there's something earthy in here, the smell. Actually, not earthy, more like maybe ozone. And the crystals, if you pay any attention to them for very long, not only do they glow, but they seem to be placed in sort of a spiraling pattern along the edges. And as the door closes as much as it can, you sort of lose the rhythmic breathing of the sea behind you. You don't hear so much the waves, even though it's low tide, the waves kind of lapping on the sand. There are scrape marks along some of the walls, but they seem to be very even. Maybe they're not scrapes, maybe they're indentations even. And you can tell that the crystalline structures in here, they're not random growths. These are placed and they're purposeful for whatever reason. And they're underneath them with a little time, and I'm going to say you have enough time to kind of just examine before you go deep. You see that there are like filaments running under some of the crystals. The water sand, because it's not just water, it's also murky. Even with light, it's not very deep. You really can't see into it very far. But it seems like you always have light as you're entering and stepping down in. And Zai, you get to a place where this hallway ends in an intersection, a T. And in the wall, as you get close, inside the crystals, there is a sculptural art form of a Victorian. And it becomes a light as you get close.
Well, my first thought is, can we take it? My second thought is, I'm gonna check what kind of thing we just triggered, if it's something we need to be worried about.
It was like the lights. Like as you walked
Okay.
in, it started to light up as you got close enough.
How big is it?
It's a head that's probably half the size of your body.
Does it look like it's like carved out of the wall, like being a
No.
relief, or does it look like it was placed on the wall?
It looks like it's actually made of crystals behind a sheet of like microscopically close crystal, almost like a glass, but you know it's not glass because you can see the beautiful streaks of color that run across it. So this is like a sheet of crystal with this sculpture of a Katarian behind it. Heliodor.
Yeah.
When you see that, that looks like the woman from your dreams.
Captain? I point at the statue. That's the one from the vision from weeks ago. When we were at Z's place.
Feeling.
Huh?
How are you feeling?
Oh. Fine.
Good.
My ear still feels sensitive, but
Yeah.
I'm okay.
All right, but not like being sucked into the dream world.
No.
Good.
No trapped in visions, not since the incident.
All right. Zeal, so have we dead ended at this statue,
No,
or is it an
it
alpha
goes both
off to
ways.
one
It's a
side?
T.
Yeah.
It's a T,
Okay.
so it goes both ways.
Gotcha.
And looking down, you can kind of see it has a very gentle curve, like it follows the form of this whole island kind of thing, maybe. And it is also just as under the water sands as you are here, it seems.
I think Zaya's already done two things. She's used her explorer's pack to mark on the ceiling which way we came from, go that way to get back to the exit. And I think she's also like trying to figure out how to get inside this thing to get the little statue face.
Does this thing look like a relic? Oh, sorry.
Give Heliodor the baton.
Just kind of takes it out and tosses it.
Heliodor kind of just lets it thunk against him onto the ground.
I'm on like near the ceiling at this point.
Falls into the water sands. Got to reach in.
It does
fish
actually
around.
fall into the
Yeah.
water sands.
I look at Malcolm. Are we sure me handling it's a good idea?
I think that if you don't handle it, that we're not going to get anything out of this place. And maybe being closer to this woman will produce some results. I mean, she hasn't hurt any of us or you.
Heliodor turns to Vey and gently holds out a hand.
Shaking hands. I'm.
You said you grabbed the baton.
Oh well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I ran into him.
Oh, wait. You grabbed the
I
baton?
fished into the water sands to grab it out.
Oh,
He's
I'm
right,
sorry. When you go fishing into the water sands, you go reaching for, where you think it fell.
Yeah, okay.
And you feel along the floor holes in the floor. And they seem symmetrical, like there's multiples. Can I get a speed defense roll from you? And you are hindered.
Oh boy. All right.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. 13.
Okay. So you go to grab it and you maybe touch it and you feel something bite on your hand and start just tearing at your hand. And it is a pretty horrific tearing, and you take 4 points of damage, minus armor, of
Speed
course.
or might?
This is might.
Oh boy. So I take 5 points of damage then.
Oh yeah, you take 5.
Right, because the kelp.
Hey, vape.
Kelp.
You
Oh
good?
boy.
You sound like it. You sound like you're screaming.
And can I get a speed defense to see if you slip and are pulled under the water sand?
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Much better. I got a 17.
So you are able to grab, a little ledge or something along the side, and you pull yourself up, and you feel skin being torn from your arm. Can I get an initiative from you? And
Oh boy. Yeah. From everybody or just me?
it'll be everybody in a moment. I'm going to give
Oh,
you your
great.
own
Oh,
special
great.
one first.
That is a 14, my good sir.
Okay. So everyone sees him go reaching in, and then as something happens.
Arm torn to bits. Just fucking.
Oh, that looks nasty.
And you're able to hold on and pull up, but you can tell it has not let go. Can I get an int defense roll from you?
That's so many rolls.
Yeah.
All right. I am trained. I got a much better roll. I got a 17. Did I just roll 2 17s? That's nice. Or no? I don't know. I got 17.
Nice.
My brain isn't working.
You can feel a burning sensation in the place it had bitten that is not like the tearing of the flesh. It's something different. But
Interesting.
it didn't
Okay.
seem to, whatever it was doing, you seem to be pretty
All right.
tough to it.
Okay.
And since you were able to make your might roll, you're able to kind of pull away from it, and you can see one of these eels that you had seen earlier. Not a super large one, but a decent sized one is on your hand. And when you pull away and pull it out of the water some, it lets go and immediately swims back under the water.
Great.
Did Vay get the baton?
No.
Damn it.
Are we about to roll for initiative
Is it
again?
my initiative turn here?
I'll let you determine whether you want to roll for initiative.
Right,
It fled.
right. It disappears into the water.
Yeah.
The water sounds.
Interesting.
And there's absolutely no way for us to get out of, I mean, Zai's on the ceiling, but like there's not a ledge or anything for those of us for those who do not have climbing. I shouldn't say those of us, I climb.
Right.
But for the folks who don't climb, there's no way to get out of this.
There is a very light ledged lip, maybe an inch out from the wall where the crystals start at that point, and it
Yeah.
comes out a little bit. So could you do it? Yeah, it would be very tiring because you're constantly kind of putting your weight on both sides and keeping and on a very thin ledge to kind of crisscross, cross the thing.
Yeah.
But it didn't seem to attack any of you until someone reached in with their hands to do something.
Well, I don't know what everyone else is doing. I'm gonna use
You're
hover
bleeding.
and get the hell out of the water sand.
You are bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I spend nothing because of edge, but I hover up into the air and I'm kind of like floating around just to not be in the water sand anymore because I ain't going back down there after that. That's terrifying.
Yeah, that was a vicious bite.
That's my drawing hand, man. What else do I do?
You're touching yourself, hand.
Oh,
All right.
got it. How you meant to heal yourself and get touching everywhere?
You don't have the baton.
No.
You had one job, Vay.
Well, no one told me there'd be eels in the water.
All right, I want to try something.
Heliodor will say to Jen, can you get the baton for us, please?
All right, but if I get bit, I'm making you reach in for it, and I'm going to hold you down till you get it.
Sure.
Oh my god.
All right? Okay, here's what I want to do. I'm going to reach in for the baton, but before I do that, maximum shock. I'm going to get my hands completely shocking as I reach into the water for the baton.
Okay. You go reaching in, you feel around for the baton, and something like it touches you, and you feel a very quick surge of energy out of you as your shock hits something, and you feel this slimy body kind of swim past you like, ah!
Okay, do I get the baton? I'm
get-
I'm
you
holding
get the
shawl.
baton.
Yeah. Okay, I pull it up. Like, all right. Happy, everybody? Happy?
Good
Good.
job.
Vey, hold on to
Thank
this.
you, Jen.
I'm halfway up, floating.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Heliodor, here you go.
I took the baton from him.
Oh, sorry, I still have the shock on. Oh, Butterface, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Heliodor.
30 might be.
Three damage to you.
Oops.
Is
What can
that
I say?
serious, or do I need to mark that down?
I'm tempted, but no. I'll be like, oh.
He does
do it
it
like-
almost
He
as
lowered
a
it
joke,
just
and then he's like,
enough.
"Oh, hold on a second.
Oh.
He lowered it
you
just
go.
enough to not do damage, but for you to feel the zap.
Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll control, because I have control over it. I'll do it just so like all your hair is standing on end, like you just had like, you're like one of those dogs that just got
Joke.
washed.
It's one of those joke zappers.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Just enough
by
to
the way,
shake
that's
you
a
little
good.
bit.
That hairdo's a good look on you. You should keep that. All right, let's go, team.
Good.
Dice
Good.
still trying to get the thing out.
So again, no damage,
Good.
purely cosmetic.
I'm just
Yeah, you
floating
don't-
like sideways next to his eye. How's it going?
Heliodor, you get this in your hand, you get this shock, and then the rest of you see Heliodor's eyes roll back in his head. And,
Oh!
and
I-
you start seeing that face. It just says, "Welcome, Heliodor." Does anyone do anything when his eyes roll back in his head?
Well,
Oh, man.
I was ready.
That was just a joke, guys. I didn't mean to give him a seizure.
It's not you. Jen. I embrace to sort of catch him if he falls, which is sort of what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
But if he,
Oh man.
He doesn't
If his-
fall, he just goes stiff.
all right,
Just put a stick in his mouth. Put the baton in his mouth so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
Heliodor, can you hear us?
You just hear
Dot?
sort of the sounds of this thrum of whatever this is in the area, kind of. And then you hear it fade away, and you hear the person you had spoken to before. "Welcome, Heliodor." And you see the face.
I'll ask if Heliodor, can you hear us?
Can I hear them, Scott? No?
You don't hear them.
All right.
Okay. I don't hear them, but I say both out loud and into the vision. Your guards are quite lovely. May I have your name?
And the face disappears, and you see the space you're in a different way. You can see sort of frameworks rather than the crystals, sort of like a scaffolding holding these things together and integrating them. There are suspended mechanisms that slowly and silently rotate or move things. You feel, not just here, but you feel the thrum of something. Like your body feels the pulse. And you sense sort of bridges forming and dissolving in the walls and the ceilings. This isn't, and then you realize as you're doing this that this isn't a ruin. It's a place that's dormant. I will tell you when you meet me for real. And this is where we're going to break.
Woo!
Nice.
All right.
Okay. I'm glad you finally made it, Jens. We were like, oh, we need Jens here so bad.
That fight scene was crazy.
Nobody said we needed gens here.
We wanted, well, I mean, you were doing them really well. So,
Thank you for taking the reins, Alex.
No, you're very welcome. It's a lot of fun. And,
All right.
and unfortunately, Zaya's right. We probably should do one where everybody does. Everybody steps one to the left.
Yeah,
We don't know what that weird statue's going to do. With that
True.
baton.
All right, why don't we go around and you can say who you are, where you can be found. We'll start with Malcolm again, and we'll work our way to Jen, so Jen gets the last word in the
All
in the
right.
night.
Hello, friends. I'm Alex Newman, the 7-Minute GM. I play Malcolm Keel, the lovable Hisk. The thing that I would love for you all to do is join me on Thursday night, where I am going once again into the Dungeon Master Challenge, where I lost the first round by 1 point. So if any of you had shown up, it would have been a tie. That'll be Thursday night on the new network. I'll post the link all over the place, and I hope to see you there.
Nice. All right, Vay.
Hello, my name is Jayke. I play Vay, who is going to have to seek a new occupation after losing his hand tragically this session. You can find me doing a bunch of TTRPG stuff all over the place. Right now, I am in the middle of rolling out the beta of Frontiers, which is a modular kind of engine framework for TTRPGs. Recommend checking it out. Along with all my other weird publications and stuff on my link, which you can find that Zeal sent in the chat. And that's me.
All right, Zai.
Hi, I'm Zai. I'm on the ceiling, away from everything dangerous. I'm played
You
by
don't
Kayla.
know that.
I'm pretty sure I'm safe at the moment. It's fine, guys. I'm just messing with the
Insects
face.
descend from the ceiling next.
I'm just messing with the face. It's fine. I'm played by Kayla, justkay, DM Dalliance, depending on where you find me on the web. I freelance editing, writing, and design for TTRPGs. Been doing that for about 10 years. I play in and sometimes produce and run various actual plays on various channels, a lot of times with ZealZaddy, Diversity Saves. You can also go check out Paracosm Entertainment, where we have a bunch of stuff dropping there, including Villains by the Hour, which is magical girl villains for hire, and Burned Hope, which is post-apocalyptic dragon. Dragon said hello because we dug too far and we were too greedy. Which will be coming out soon as well. I'm also the general manager over at Underground Oracle Publishing, so if you liked this setting and all the weird shit, Harrow the Blighted Plane is our setting. We have stuff coming out for Daggerheart and Black Flag 2, including in Daggerheart a setting book called Foxfire, which is kind of like Treasure Planet meets AE, but through the lens of Darkwing, anthropomorphic animals survived, humans did not. We are the dinosaurs in this universe. So go check that out. All of my links says all of the things and probably things I'm forgetting, so go check that out. And follow me if you want to find out all the crazy things I do all the time and continue to shove new things into my schedule somehow.
Perfect. All right, Heliodor.
Hi, it's Crest, pronounced he, him. I play Heliodor. The deflated jellyfish is trapped in Vision Land again. You can find me on Pilfer with just the word Crest, and there you can find your way to my other social links. I am primary editor and game master of the Many Stories, Many Games podcast. The podcast where there's always another story told or the game to be played. To pay attention to Pillar Fort or my Bluesky in the future for a potential black fat egg thing.
Nice. And Jens.
Well, howdy, y'all. How you doing? My name's Jens Pulsar. I'm the Kelp Blight Slinger who rides the Blight, played by Marlon Dance-Hooi, voice actor extraordinaire. Am I allowed to say that? Fuck it, we ball. I am. Yeah, you can find me wherever any good voiceovers are purveyed. In particular, most recently, there is a sort of a visual novel called Mind the Gap, which I voiced one of the characters, Stefan, in, and I've sent that link through to Scott. Hopefully you can put that there.
I dropped it in.
But yeah, just look at me. Yeah, he'll drop it in. And also, one of the games I did a voiceover for 3 Minutes to Midnight, a really, really fun point-and-click adventure game, very reminiscent of Monkey Island, is now on sale. So you can go and grab that. I had an absolute blast doing it. I'm not a major character in it, but all the voice acting in it is really, really good. And also, if you like RPGs, you can find me as the annoying enemy Yama the White in Path of Exile 2, That's pretty much it. I got some more stuff coming out. I'll let you know next game.
All right. I am Scott or Zeal. I'm just going to tell you about one thing that's coming out. We are very close to starting our first episode of Paper Bag, the role-playing game show. We have a second test coming up. Once that's done, we'll start making announcements. We really want to see you get in there, get in chat, vote for the amazing performers and their performances. It's all about the role-playing aspects.
Good. It's so good.
Thank you. It is super fun. Every time we've done a test, it gets funner and funner. All right. We will see you next time. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.